I forgot to press the button.
I'll do it.
I wasn't even close to that button.
Come on, y'all.
I was miles away, and I was miles away.
You're miles away from your flight plan?
Yes, and?
You want to send out a Mayday! Mayday!
You know, I just hold on this time. Shh, shh.
Oh.
The DJR Network presents a Crab Nation production. I just caught that. Night Creeps. I was on
Night Creeps!
Night Creeps.
Night Creeps!
Hosted by Lucas Hunton at Luke of the Bind and Jim Grindle. So handsome and wonderful and has a tasty, tasty penis.
It doesn't say that.
Yes, it does. You wrote it. I can see for miles and miles, and there ain't nothing but treachery ahead.
Ooh. I got a song named Treachery. Love this part. It's quiet.
I'm dying right now, motherfucker. Yo, this is...
Physical look at what's funny and what's a character.
I threw up in my mouth.
The following program is filled with the most hellish excellence to ever
I almost did
grace
that
the
earlier.
podcast world. The individuals
Bad heartburn
involved are
today.
the most logical and probably the most madmen you will ever hear put voice to mic. You have been warned. Do not think this is all a bit. I repeat, it is not a bit at all. Never, ever, forever. When?
When does the show start?
I have no idea, but I hope not soon. Penis. Really though, I did want it to be long, but this seems obnoxiously long. I can't smoke weed anymore, man. I'm turning into Richard Kish.
Night Creeps is brought to you by The Bind at The Bind Rocks and ConsumeOurProducts.com.
Hey, I know that guy. Announcement! And there will be a new product coming soon. We're taking pre-orders right now. That's right. Shipments won't go out until we reach a specific number of pre-orders that we will determine just arbitrarily. We'll pick it out of a hat. Let's just say 250. Once we receive 250 pre-orders, we will start sending you out. I'm dying. Crab sauce! That's right. The newest, tastiest sauce for your meat. You want to feel the burn of Crab Nation on your dinner table. It's coming, folks. It's coming. I'm sorry, V. He wanted Becky Juice because he's a simp. A simple boy.
And you could also, if you haven't taken a shower in a couple of days, you could use it to sort of cover up your.
No, that's medical misinformation.
Stuff.
That'll get our channel removed from YouTube.
It would tingle.
No, well, I masturbated with Icy Hot. Have I ever told that story? I was a child, so I don't think I can tell the story.
I'm trying to imagine. No, you shouldn't have said that part. Can we edit? Can we just cut?
I was an
an
18-year-old boy, and I was just very curious because I had never masturbated much, and I knew people used lubricants. And I said, Icy Hot, that sounds good. It's hot, it's cold, it's a sensation. That sounds like it makes sense. It's lubrication.
Oh.
So I did it, and it burned like you'd imagine. Putting Icy Hot on your penis would burn. I ran to the shower. I scrubbed it off Well, first, excuse me, I'm butt naked in my bedroom. I threw my underpants on. I'm
18.
I'm an 18-year-old boy running through my mother's kitchen, and I get into the bathroom, rip my underpants off, throw them on the fucking floor, get in the shower, scrub it for so long, and the pain when the water would
Scrub.
hit. It was so painful, and it was going in my pee hole and everything, and it was so bad.
Oh, no.
But I finally cured
okay.
it. Finally cured it. Finally got it better. Get out, get dried up, pick up my underpants, throw them back on because I had just ran in, and my clothes were in my other room. I couldn't walk out naked, and I realized as the burning started intensely that it was all over the underpants.
It was in the
that I had
underpants, so it
just
double
put back
burned.
on. So yeah, I had to do it all over again. I had to take that grueling shower. But what were we talking about? Not masturbating with Icy Hot.
Don't you remember that scene in Revenge of the Nerds where you put this Ben Gay in the jock straps and?
Did they put what was it called? You put what in their jock straps? I remember UN Jefferson saying that. You put what in their jock straps? Well, I'm proud of you nerds, you boys.
Lambda, lambda, lambda.
And Omega Mu. We come here on stage tonight to do a show for you. And speaking of shows and stage, what is this? Are you making fun of me because I'm an Italian? I've already got this Chris Pratt fucking jerk off fucking disrespecting my peoples, him and Charlie Day, that Mick
What are you...
Hunt.
Are you telling me?
This background you got up. What is it? It's like a fucking Italian shirt gone crazy. It's like a fucking... someone's in an Italian disco right now on acid.
It's Dante. We're at the 4th level of hell, maybe?
Great. Becky's paralleling me to Stuttering John, saying that Stuttering John admitted to fucking a jar of Noxzema. Well, I didn't fuck the jar. I'm not a degenerate. And speaking of Becky... I entered talks with a certain company of the possibility of a nice Becky sauce, since she seems to burn all of these comedians and digital broadcasters. I thought maybe a nice Becky sauce.
The real comedians usually like.
They said no, Luke. They said no way, no way.
What? Is there a reason? No.
It's Becky. Everyone hates Becky. She's ugly on the inside.
And she has teeth in her pussy.
Cunt. So I'm so sorry. You were saying?
Yeah. So it's like the fires of hell, and it's May Day. So because when you call May Day, you might be headed to hell. Some people earlier were saying May Day. I bet.
Do tell. Who would be calling May Day? Why? Well, hold on. Take it back. May Day, you're talking about, I don't think everyone knows this. I learned this today completely on accident. I was searching up, I just fucking X'd out of it too. Fuck.
So May Day, the celebration.
I was searching something connected to the Hellfire Club.
See, this is our bonfire for...
No, it's terrible.
No, it's a bonfire.
No.
It's in celebration of the summer coming.
You're saying that this is a greasy Italian man after the nightclub. He went to light a cigarette and he's just combusted. This is what we're looking at. This is a man's pain. This poor Mario is just fucking...
Isn't that what we all laugh at here on the internet? Isn't that what we all love?
No.
Someone's pain.
No, only the bad boys like that stuff. And the mean girls.
Oh, like people who get their channel shut down and then blame other people for it that don't give a shit and haven't really been paying attention to them for a long, long time?
I saw that. You want to know why? Because apparently I'm subscribed to them again. I guess the only way it can be is one of them I'm subscribed to from the past, and they have rebranded it to BYB. Because today...
Yes.
I'm going through my shit and I see a live BYB. And I'm like, motherfucking YouTube, because it does that. Occasionally it'll show you shit you're not subscribed to. And
here's something you might like.
You have no interest.
You're wrong.
Right.
This AI is shitty.
Something I would like, bitch. It's something I made. Fucking idiots. Maybe the AI is not too shitty.
Look what your creations are doing.
Yeah. So I thought that's what was happening, and it wasn't. It was an actual channel I am subscribed to. I unsubscribed because I'm not interested. I've never been. It's terrible, dude.
Well-
within the first 5 seconds, I heard that Bobby Pederast. Bobby Pederast said, "Big fucking tits." Well, he said, big fucking tits. You know, however R-worded voice he uses.
Oh, that's his normal voice.
That's just, okay. So, but like right away. And then there was like a fucking 2 minutes of that Bobby Pederast again saying, "I fucking love Ski Mask, man." He's rolling back and forth. After just stabbing himself with staples. And he's going, and he's bald, and he's wearing a vest with nothing under it. He's like, "I fucking love Ski Mask." When he's like, "You stink.
Now,
You stink."
wait a minute.
It's so
This
fucking
sounds
funny, man.
like-
that kills me.
Are they trying to be Jackass? Is that what's happening now? Is
Well,
that
man, it's a Steve-O bit.
yeah, exactly. But because it just seems like when you have a lack of creative thinking, and I know that you're
Hey,
creative.
stop that, Luke, because I used to do that when I was a teenage boy seeking attention.
Can we talk about that? 18, right?
18. Well, I was still doing
18.
it 18. I was a young 20s boy, to be honest. I really was. From mid-teens to my mid-20s, I was stapling it up, cigarette out in the tongue. I was that guy.
But you move beyond that. Well, or have you? Can you do it now? I want to see a cigarette on the tongue.
Probably, but
Don't, no, I'm just kidding. Put a 1 in the comments. Oh, no, ow! Ow! Oh, there he is! Ah! Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, that's not this show. By the way, has anyone been watching
in case you
this
think
show?
that was just a little bit of ash,
Ew.
it's still there.
That's the worst. Oh, man. Well, now we're no better. Now we're just stunt boys, huh? This is what... Okay, what the fuck? We're just going to have to be stunt boy.
Take your pants off.
Maybe I'll pull a Jake Hudson. Did you hear about that? Oh my
I don't
God,
know
that
what
was
the fuck that
terrible.
guy is.
He's
I don't know what he is. He's been like
Smeagol?
retweeting and liking some of my tweets lately, but I don't know nothing about him.
Hold on. My
Yeah, I'll just
headphones. Oh, my
Would you like me
headphones
to-
are just all
would you-
fucked up. Oh my God. He's Smeagol. He's Gollum. He really is.
Look, he seems like a
lurks
special
around.
boy.
He's like,
Should we be
Master-
making fun of him? He seems
Master
special.
Shuli, my precious, I need to be on the air. That's my precious.
I can't make my armpits fart, Kai.
No, dude. Okay, so he's very autistic and he says that, but the boy
Autistic.
needs a lot of autistic, dude. he's autistic, you know, like all of us. We're all artists, dude.
All right, he's real artistic and all, but what about him? Well, what is he? I don't get him.
He's just a major troll. Jesus Christ.
Says
this thing's
the
all
man
messed up.
putting on a metallic sombrero.
What?
Fucking robo sombrero. What is
Dude, this thing is it's like bent the wrong way now. Jesus, I shouldn't have kept this in the laundry room. I mean, my studio. Huh? Here we go. So, the other day,
even my coffee I'm choking on. What is this?
Jesus.
Oh, fuck you.
That dude Jake was on Shuli's show, and they saw his finger, and it was very dark. I don't even want to show you this video. Did you see this video? Have you heard about this at all? I saw
No.
this live. This was on the BS show. And
Did he ride the Mongolian bus there?
yeah, I guess they saw his finger and it was stained. They was like, "What's that on your finger?" And he said, "Well, I have hemorrhoids and sometimes I have to dig." And
all right. Well, listen, Luke. All right, I'm going to ignore what you said, and I'm going to apologize for my bad joke. When I read, did he ride the Mongolian bus there? You see, I'm just trying to appease the audience, unlike our PEO, Damian J. Rogers of the DJR network, who says, fuck the audience. Fuck Kai Boccaccio, and fuck JB Floyd, and fuck Slim everybody, and fuck all of them. That's what Damien and Lou and Stone, those LSD losers, say. So I just want to know, are we going to talk about that beef at all tonight?
Beef. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
go on,
we can talk about
then go ahead and talk back about Jake Hudson.
No, I mean, I'm just saying what happened, and then someone in the chat said, "Hey, $20 to stick that finger in your mouth." And
I forgot
actually,
why I interrupted you. I did that literally because I saw a good opportunity for a Damien jab, and I saw a way out of what you were talking about. But then
it didn't derail me. See, now I'm getting too good. I got to get higher,
me.
I guess.
Fuck me. No,
And
no.
he did it. So, and I saw it live, and it was terrible. It was very terrible. It was insanely terrible. It's the worst thing that's happened on podcasting. I believe, because
So he put his shit
it's-
finger in his mouth.
Yes, and like it licked it like a chicken bone, man. Like
I'd
It
rather
was,
go back to talking about those BYB queers.
see, I found something even worse. But now, of course, BYB is exploiting him too. So they're just like, "Hey, come hang out with us." At least Julie's paying him money.
But he seems autistic but sane and competent from the little I've seen of him. Actually, I think I've seen him somewhere before. I know I've seen him because when I saw him tonight, I was like, oh, that's that dude. So I have seen him before. I just don't know where. He seems not completely R-worded.
He's been in. I don't know how long he's been streaming, but it seems like he's been doing it a while. He's probably done this countless times. Gloms on to another group of podcasters and jumps around in there and shakes them all down for money. Apparently, he's got it down. He's doing it way better than Frankie. I'll tell you that. Frankie's just having a good old time, I guess.
Frankie is, yeah. My
McDonald's.
goodness. You know, when I asked you if you had any embarrassing pictures from your younger years,
Oh yeah.
one of the pictures sent to me, I fucking look a lot like Frankie McDonald in it. It
Oh,
freaks me
no.
out. I'm wearing like sunglasses, and I got a little soul patch chin thing, but I don't. I'm not saying to get these. I'm saying though that's just one of the ridiculous things.
So I did download one. It's actually it's one of my high school pictures. If you would like it, where should I send it?
You gotta stick it in here or something, or send it to Twitter, and I'll fucking stick it in here. We're doing this for you guys. Unlike that bastard Damien and that monster Lou and that jerk Nazi Black Hitler, Mr. Stone. Unlike them, who do not care about you at all, and they hate you.
You're
Really,
gonna
they
laugh.
hate you. So we're doing this for you so that you can make fun of us and you can feel closer to us, the folks you're listening to or viewing on your screen. So you're welcome.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome. So okay,
Yeah, what happened with that, man? You pop in to help out with the LSD show. The other day I was listening, and and you had found out some information, I believe, on someone that you have shown videos of. You found out new information about this person and wanted to.
You are so
just-
Chinese. Go on. Yes. Somebody who somebody who
Oh, no.
yeah, an adorable. Okay, I don't feel as gay anymore with my pictures. I'm gonna the gay look. I can show you me fat with long hair, but you're looking at that right now. So instead, I'll just show you. I'll show you me making a really you'll see when I get there. But okay, so you were saying? I'm so sorry. Your just Chineseness struck me.
In that picture, yeah. It's,
I can't wait for
I
everyone
knew.
to see this. I'm so glad for this bit. This is wonderful. Guys, get them loaded out there, guys. Get ready for this. It's a fucking glorious one. But you were saying, because there was a jump off on that.
Yeah, we went all over the place there for a second. See, I didn't write it down, damn it. But anyway, they're using him and
No. We jumped up. We were talking about the morning beef show, LSD Boys.
Oh, and you came on to tell some information about that guy. Apparently, this dude
Feature Man. Yes.
It's Feature Man is his
What
name.
I wanted to add in there is that it is it's
boy.
not weird or random. It's very relevant to every show, all the shows we've done. I've played Feature Man numerous times. I've talked to Whedon about him, like shared videos with him in private, because they're just funny and odd. Shared him with Lou in private. I've talked about him on the shows. This is something that has been recurring. And then go on. As you said, I discovered.
You discovered that he had molested someone young? He had actually had sex with someone.
He was actually charged with 3. It was actually a very interesting story, and I'm really sorry that I was so random and weird, and that the child rape story I brought to the table was way more inappropriate than the 3 child rape stories they brought to the table. Because if you happen to notice, I pointed that out in the comment. I'm like, isn't it fucking funny? You wonder why I'm bringing it up. You're talking about this guy, then suddenly you're on Ezra Miller, and then you're on this other one who's everyone you're fucking naming has some sort of fucking kitty raping story going on nowadays.
Was it one of the people from Beef?
I think they were talking. Yep. They were talking about Beef and him, and so it's just like, I guess my child rape story wasn't good enough.
Then you tell them, hey, I just want to apologize to everybody. This guy that I've played these videos, I've promoted and all this stuff. I found out this information about him. I just wanted to apologize. Just come in here all random and derailing our show and
derailing our show. That's what gets me, bro.
But the whole thing that you explained did you explain it on the Jesus show or whatever about the account, about StreamYard and all that had happened right before too, so I can understand how that turned into what it
explain it here. We're in a new zone. Explain it here. I got to go to my picture and I got to edit out the people's faces that are in it, just because I don't know that they want to be on the show.
Yeah, I guess that particular morning, the StreamYard account had lapsed.
Yes, and I don't do anything on autopay.
Yeah, so he just, didn't have it set, didn't pay it. So, Lou said, hey, something's wrong, we can't put things up or whatever. It's not paid for, the accounts. And he's like, all right. So then you pretty much just paid, you I don't know, you made some comment or whatever, and then you paid it.
Well,
but then you get
I told them I'm going to go to work and I'll pay it later because I realized I realized in retrospect I was actually being a little spiteful in the moment. I didn't think about it as I was going. I'm only assuming I was being spiteful because I could have just literally pressed 2 buttons faster than I messaged Lou. I could have just clicked and paid the bill. But I told him, I'm going to work now. I'll do it later, knowing damn well they're about to do a show because I guess I was just a little annoyed. But go on.
Yeah, and then you turned it back on, but then you pop into the stream and talk about that, and it's kind of like almost making you feel like you don't belong there, I guess. And,
I'm also booked to be there to talk about the show Beef.
Oh, that's right. You were going to be on there for Beef. You were already backstage. That's right. Because you were like, when are you going to talk about Beef? Let me know. And then, and then Stone didn't like the way you were being a little. I guess you were being a little salty after that. You were being a little. This is a very serious show. I can't be too crazy. I can't be too random.
Boy.
I can't be. That reminded me.
Now?
Remember the clip I made a while back about the serious show? Do you remember that clip where you were on a show with Lou, and he's like, "Oh, this is a serious show. What are you doing?" 'Cause you were messing around. You were turning green and shit. You were turning into the Hulk or whatever.
I do.
Oh, man.
I do.
So it happened again. You're too irreverent. You're too crazy. You're too random.
I guess so, man. I guess there's just no room for such random irreverence around these places. All right, I think I covered the other humans'
I thought
faces
I heard something.
reasonably.
And like I said in the chat to you, in our chat, I was like, well, I mean, if they don't want random and irreverent and crazy, I better leave.
You better.
It's pretty much all I bring.
I don't think they like you, Luke.
I'm starting to think that.
Now, Luke, I gotta ask you, in this picture, I don't think they like me either. Not Lou. Lou, like I said, Lou gets his cunty little saucy stick up the ass. He gets his little periods, because men can have periods too. Let me just title this as Dumb, my face. Put it on the desktop, not in the DJR. Okay.
Dumb.
But I don't feel this way from Lou. I do. Look, I'm annoyed that these guys. Okay, I said something on that show that I didn't get to finish on the Jesus show because Lou showed up, and we just went in another direction. But I'm saying like, and I'm the one who keeps getting fucking shit on. And yeah, I'm the one paying the bills. I'm the one who's like the creative fucking lead. I'm the one doing this and this. What I mean by shit on and why I'm pissed with Damien and Stone for that matter is because these are two guys who claim they have certain goals. I am doing my end in our conversations. I'm providing them with what they need to do their goals. I'm not asking for anything out of them. And the whole stupid fucking stuff on the DJR, that's also Damien can get a computer. And then your fucking ass is next on the list. And then Stone. And then maybe Lou. Then maybe me. Yeah, well, you might get yours. But I'm saying everybody is on the list of getting stuff. And then I'm at the bottom by design because I have the most, because it's not about money. It's about getting everybody to the point where they could put out a good product, because that's what he claims he wants to do. But we're looking at a year and a half and there's just so many fucking avoidances and I didn't have time to do this or that, or I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to describe it. But like when we say we want to get together and write, but it never happens. But yet there's 50 fucking shows being watched a week for idiots that are brilliant. Well, then go fucking pay a bill at this point, cocksucker. I mean, if you're just not ever going to do anything and just going to show up to these shows and just do your talking bit, then we're not meeting our little deal here. Like this we're supposed to be doing creative shit.
Yeah, there's more. There's more to it than
so it's not
just
about
showing up.
Money. It's not about, oh, I'm paying and you guys are getting. It's not about that at all. It's simply about I have no problem paying. I have no problem not getting. As long as we're getting this creative content we're supposed to be doing, and it's not happening. Therefore, I'm feeling short stick now. I'm feeling like I'm being cheated.
I can see that. Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah. And what a demand. What a Conti cocksucker demand. I just want. It doesn't even matter what it is. Do Boyd and Friend. Oh, nope, that'll fucking fizzle. Do your, what's those things he did? Matt Berry. Do your Matt Berry impressions.
The Matt Berry bit, yeah.
Which he forgets. He's like, I don't remember. I thought this was completely my idea. I was pushing him the idea, bro. You should do the Matt Berry voice. I literally told him this idea, and he looks at me like, I thought I came up with that. No, you didn't. I fucking told you that like 6 fucking months ago, and you just fucking said, yeah, it's a great idea, didn't do nothing about it, and then came up with it on your own. I'm simply saying, do these things that you want to do.
You know what, though?
Let's
that's a
do
thing
them.
with people.
Let's do them.
Because and I'm like this too. I'm pretty stubborn. When someone's giving me an idea, sometimes I don't want to listen to it. And you say it's almost like in psychology where
hate this. I don't like Italian people's shirts. I'm sorry.
Well, you change it.
I really liked the other one you had. Go on, keep talking. Ignore me and just talk along.
No, that was the good one. That was the one
that was on there. I like it.
Well, so all right, so being told something, this happens constantly in my life, where whether it's a friend or it's the wife or it's even probably my dad, where you talk to them and you tell them something that's a great idea, and at the time they say, "Oh yeah, not bad," and then 6 months later they come over to you and say, "Oh, I'm doing this now," and you're like, "Yeah, I don't even do it anymore. I don't say, yeah, we talked about that, and I said you should do that, or I suggested that was probably a good course. So you did. It took you 6 months for you to realize in your head that it was a good idea and that you came up with it, so it's an okay idea now. That's fine. I just let it go now, because that's, whatever.
A lot of
just
people
contributing
like
to the world, just contributing to the advancement of other people, whether it takes a long time or not. It's okay. It's okay. Plant the seeds, see what grows. We're Johnny Appleseeds. That's what it is. like spreading our seed in everybody's brain, shooting it all over
Put
them.
my seed right in your sweet.
Are we?
Now I can't show my picture. Actually, I thought I couldn't.
God.
Sorry, I'm just
look so
making a
different.
JK. Oh boy! Now, how old were you in this picture?
That's got to be 16 or 17.
Okay.
That's either sophomore or junior year.
Well-
That's my, class picture. You can see that's the old background that they would always bring in, and
I've got about 2 years on you. Probably, I'm anywhere between 17 and 19 in this picture.
Okay, so now look at this kid.
I'm not going to
and,
show
like,
it yet.
So I looked way more Asian when I was younger, I think, right? That looks like a Filipino kid
That
to
looks
me.
like an
if
Asian. It looks like my friend. Oh shit! What was his name? Never mind. It was so much funnier if I said his name was like Me Pee Pee or something. I forget. Or like Chichu. Anyway, go on. You're saying?
Oh my goodness.
So tell me-
I had
yeah.
to get used to that. Because you don't think when you're growing up, you don't, especially if you're not Asian or you feel as white as I did, you don't think about that. And as I grew up, I had to consider that anywhere I went. That
shit.
people think I look Chinese.
Yeah, that's what Kai meant.
Did I ride?
I just
I'm on the
realized,
Mongolian
Kai-
bus.
Right. What the fuck? That's crazy.
That was before though.
Just want to know if
Was
that's
that
before you
before I-
transitioned.
Well, maybe this is why people used to call me gay. Okay, I'm starting to see.
I'm getting very upset that I can't remember my Chinese friend's name. You broke your shit. What's her dick says you look like a Native American.
Which is very accurate, Mexican, Aztecian kind of thing.
Well, so
there you
tell
go.
us,
There's the savage warrior.
tell us a little bit. No, that's not a savage warrior. That's a pretty young man who, if you're very, very drunk, you will take advantage of.
Oh yeah, you know what? Now that I'm looking at this, so when at this age, right then, I knew, or I had the thought that I'm gonna be on Broadway. It was like, I'm so good at this acting thing. That's what I'm doing. Fuck it. That's where I'm going. So if at 18 years old, which I didn't look much different at 18 from this,
Yes,
if I
Kevin
had
Spacey
gone-
would have raped you.
yes, if I had gone to New York, I would have been probably propositioned a bit by people.
Oh, without a doubt. You
So-
would be on Star Trek Discovery because you. would
Well,
have been
you know
raped
what?
By, and you,
I'd probably be dead at that. I would
Why,
have started
you
doing
would-
cocaine.
some kind of homo.
and no, I probably would have really partied it up hard. And if I had come to
Yeah.
right after high school, if it was 1998 and I moved, or even if I stayed home for a year, built up some money and moved in 1999 to New York City at that time, holy shit, dude. I would have
that's-
partying my face off. Oh,
That's who this
Holy
young,
shit.
long-haired boy is. Someone with Broadway aspirations. So you're in the music club?
I was in choir, select choir, theater. I could have been the vice president of the theater.
And you're saying you're
Department or theater
17,
club at that
18?
point.
Or 16,
Yeah,
17,
16, 17. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely 17 to 19 in mine.
Wait a minute.
So, there's no way I'm 16. Actually, I
No,
can
no,
ask
no.
the girl who sent it to me.
I'm 18, right? Because can we show? Okay, it's not. There's no skin. There's not a lot of skin showing, so I guess we can show.
You're allowed to
It's
show
me.
your own pictures of yourself.
Okay, yeah. See,
You're
It's
18
me.
because I said I would fuck him. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I look like a girl, man. Holy shit! I'm glad I
Now-
started growing facial hair.
If that man had met this man, are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Are you ready?
Oh, behind you. Why are you behind me? Oh,
Look like a goddamn golem. But wait, it gets a lot
Oh.
worse. It gets a lot worse than that gay face I'm making.
goodness.
And again,
You
I
do
know,
look like you're ready to just like ravage anyone in the room.
Like sex? Like a rapist ravage, or like eat them like a cannibal?
Well, you know what? Kind of both.
I'm gonna fuck them and eat them. That's what I'm gonna do.
At the same time, that's the best way. I mean,
yeah, but now I want you to look at something. Look at my mouth. It looks like I got like maybe a gold tooth up there or something.
Yeah,
or like maybe
or a
I
gap,
got
big gap,
a big old gap. I
Like
think
a
that
Madonna?
might be preferable. Can you see now what it is? Hold on, let me.
Oh, you were talking about it's your
Let me-
fucking tongue ring. It's the ball of your tongue
It's a
ring.
fucking tongue ring,
You're
and I'm
flipping it
fucking
around.
doing this. I'm posting like this.
Look what I just did. Look what I did a little while ago. Look, it's looking. This thing is really cool. It's really cool. And
I have a labret piercing there too, so you know.
was that Gino next to you? Probably.
I look dead already, dude. I'm a child here. That's a person who is long dead.
You are already a night creep at that
It's
point.
already over for that guy. He's done.
You are yes. Okay, so seeing that you are one. Yes, and I pegged you for this immediately when I started watching.
You pegged me.
FG. The guy that one of the mall dudes that one of the freak mall
My
dudes.
life was at the mall. Mall rats was
likes
my life
all-
story.
You're like in Spencer's, you're in the video store, you're in the wall, you're the guy who actually walks up and goes, "Hey, did the new Jason doll come out? Because I might want to get that one and put it up on my shelf, or whatever." Yeah, I hung out with dudes like you, literally because, coming from, overseas military, knowing all kinds of crazy people and shit, I came here and these dudes were the most interesting people around. Everyone else seems so brain dead, vanilla. I don't know what it was about people. I grew up around a lot of sailors. Maybe there's something to that. I don't know, but I was bored with normies, and I had to go to freaks. I knew. I was like, I like the freaks. Those are my people. I can't hang around normies.
I just muted myself to talk. Kyle says, "Is that Chrissy Mayer on your right?" Now, Kyle, this is just this girl's just a pony. Okay, she's not a horse. She's a pony.
She is younger. She's younger than us, so it could be. She was on Long Island.
Rolling Rock.
You never know.
I do have one more very disturbing picture.
Do you have to edit this one too?
I don't think so. Let me just double check here. Let me find it.
Freaks is mo fun. That's right.
It's a bit creepier, this one, I think.
Freaks is mo fun.
It looks jeez. I
started out as a harmless panty sniffer. You look like you hung out with Booger from Revenge of the Nerds, or Bobcat Goldthwait.
All right, well, you're not going to be able to see this one as well, and I look really, really horrible in it, okay? But I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
And I'm going to regret this, but... Oops, not that. I'm going to regret this. I'll just show... Oh, God. Is there a way I can get it? Let's see. Hold on. I'm just trying to get it at a different height. All right, we can start there. There we go. That will work. Am I on screen? No. What am I? Share this tab instead. X out.
It's just
X
us
out.
now. Hi, everybody.
Show and now this. All right. Now, that's not the creepy picture. Are you ready for it?
Okay. Oh, boy.
It looks like I'm sitting on a child's bed ready to rape it, and that guy's over there fucking meditating, getting in the zone. We're in some girl's room. I'm not positive.
Is that London?
There's a fucking Raggedy... Yeah, that's London. There's a Raggedy Ann doll behind me on the bed.
Or Cabbage Patch. Isn't that a Cabbage Patch?
I know, Cabbage Patch doll. I mean, this just doesn't look like... And that face. That face.
Oh, you just...
I don't know.
Yeah, that's creepy, man.
I didn't
look
like. I
you were
didn't
pretty
like
fucked
that
up.
picture.
Smoking inside people's houses at the time. No one
The
cared.
90s, man. The 1990s.
Just fucking, hey, my parents are going out for the night. Holy shit. We're all going there. Yeah, if I can party up. Just make sure you clean it. Fucking spraying Nautica all over the place. This will cover it. Don't worry. Oh, boy. That was one thing I used to do, because that's one thing that's, good about being an only child. There's certain times where your parents are leaving and you can just have people over and have a little party and drink and have good times. As long as you clean up. Of course, there are times where your father actually has a dentist appointment early in the day, and instead of leaving work at 4:30 like he normally does, he comes home at 3 to pick something up before he goes to the dentist and catches all of you in the house where not much drinking going on, but there were people in his bedroom, which was not a very pleasant thing to.
I thought you were going to say your father came home in the middle of the day with a male prostitute that looked like this. That's all I will show. I was going to tell you, look backstage.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
All right. That's it. Done.
No,
That's it. It's over. That one ain't going up for another fucking second.
Okay. Do I have to give you another one? I gotta find another picture. Hold on.
You're gonna have to pay hard. Pay hard if you want more.
If we get 250 pre-orders for the sauce for the crabs.
Crab sauce, folks. Fucking. What are we charging? $29.99 a bottle.
That's right. That's right.
Crab sauce, or best offer, OBO. We'll start at $29.99. You could pay us more. You could pay us less. We'll figure it out.
It's got a special ingredient. Let's just say it has to come to both of us.
Or you can send us $10 plus $19.99 shipping. All things work. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh. I did the same thing. I was like, I heard my phone buzz.
See, what happens is we have these alerts from a certain person we all know here on the internet, and when they come,
no.
I was afraid it was going to be like, I quickly screenshotted that. Nope, it's just another picture of that terrible, horrible. My woman gave me. She said I should have sex with Keanu Thompson just to annoy Gino because she thinks it would be funny. This was her idea. So I was like, all right, well then I put out the call on the Jesus show.
Okay, so does she not feel bad because it's almost like you being gay with a younger twink?
No, because it's funny. Like literally simply
for the
because
joke.
I was so proud.
I mean, I already know this, that you already have her and have kept her, but keep her.
I guess so. 20-something years. And that's the thing, Keanu Thompson's. Whenever Gino's being a bad boy and you really want to get at him, you come over here to Jim Grindle, you give him a holler on the internet machine. And I haven't had sex with another woman in like 21 years, so I'm like a virgin again. So clean. Clean. These pipes are clean.
But the fury and the what you could bring,
I'm a good actor. I'm a good actor.
Me too.
No, because see, I like to do things. I like to put my mouth on vagina and get throat cancer. I'm a fan of. I like it, but I couldn't do that thinking of Gino's dick and cum in there and
but
stuff.
But could you do that while looking at his name?
And his name too.
Think about this. How long could you do that?
I couldn't. I could not.
But no, not you. What if you were Gino? You are Gino, so now you're down there, you're getting hit with the hips and stuff. You're like, ow, my face, ow. She's like really bony, but you're like, oh, there's my name. Yeah, this is like my property.
Yeah, that's Daddy owns you. Yeah.
See, but it's such a dude. That's the wrong.
She might as well
giving him
get the
so much ego fuel
tattooed on.
He's gonna explode. Like, bye bye. He already has kind of. Not in a good way.
You know what? he was having such limp dick issues. Look, we really discussed it, everybody. They were here for a while, and they just fucking ran in droves as soon as the pussy licking talk started. Keanu Thompson's pussy, too. You can still see backstage this fucking queer version of me staring at you fucking.
Oh, I see it. There it is.
I just looked over. It's on my screen over here.
I can even zoom in on it. Oh, my God. I want to take a picture of it. Dude, I got a great shot of both of you next to each other.
It's the gayest picture in the world. How did that man become this man? I don't know. The point is, I could not eat Keanu. Oh no! Oh my God! Look, you can see it in his thing. Oh my God! You saw both of us. So meta, bro. Look, the point is, I can't eat her vagina because I would be thinking about Gino's cock, but I would just have to lick her asshole a bunch. And you won't see his name, and I'm sure he probably fucks her ass too. Yeah, I can't do anything oral with her because, you know.
It just reminds you of like what's been in there and how. Oh yeah.
Look, Miss Thompson, if you just want a quick dickin' or some finger fucking just to get even with Gino for whenever he gives you a pal Zoom or something, whatever happens between you guys. Whatever reason, you just want to you're just drunk and you're just like, his wiener's, it's just enough. I want more than enough. Whatever the situation may be, that's an Alex Engelbert joke.
Actually, did you see that she was on MLC last week with Pat Dixon again? They did that again on MLC. I've been watching a lot of MLC, actually. I like it.
I did not.
Actually.
Why should I watch it? Tell me. Because I tried a few times and I enjoyed it, but I didn't. I don't like their audience.
Yeah, that's a little. Do you mean the super chatters? The ones who actually have the money to super chat, or just the chat in general?
Maybe just the chat in general, and maybe the super chatters are catching a stain from it. But I don't feel myself connecting with that. Like I just don't feel like. I don't feel like there's cool people in that crowd. I don't know. Like it's just like ugh when I go over there, which is sad because I'm not. What happened?
There's a bunch of people.
Luke, maybe you're
watching.
Better than me. Maybe you are better than me. I'm sure. I'm less than mediocre, and you're already pronounced as mediocre, so you're obviously better. But look,
what happened I don't
to
mind.
These people, Luke? Do you not remember? Maybe you still see them. I used to go out and I would meet people, and you would constantly be filled with that, like, there's the human spirit. There's that fucking. Just the kindness of a stranger to another stranger. This is us being kind to each other. And you just can connect with people and be like, I see me in you because I'm going to fuck you. I don't, and I'm talking about not just people like me. I just don't see human anywhere anymore. People may be my age. Yeah. Around about within a 10-year span. So like maybe 30,
so you're saying
5-year-olds and up.
Not just in general populace outside, but also in these chats. The people in general that are just everywhere
on the earth. What happened to all of those good people that you just could look at and know they were good? I feel it's been even longer. I feel it's been so long since I've like really had that human connection.
I just wanted to point this out. Jay Santiago says, my old girlfriend wouldn't knob Anthony because Gino knobbed him once. I believe it. And more to your point, people are robots. Yes, people are NPCs. Well, that's what we're dealing with here. Now. That's what it is mostly. And even the woke crowd, it's you have to get through that step. That's like literally step 2 of the journey. And you got to get to about 55 to get here. I mean, I feel like in some ways, maybe this is because, I'm an overthinker sometimes. And because of the amount the distance that my brain is covered, and even the fact that I stay up longer than other people too. I don't sleep as much, so that's even more ground. It's like, does your mind age the more you think, the more you put into it in that way?
Well, yes.
So I feel like I'm in my mid-60s mind-wise.
Well, of course it does. I mean, how do you think you have a 40-year-old who's never gone? Okay, Charles Whedon knows we love him. I don't know about you. I can't speak for you, although you do Alpha Pod Raids, so I'm sure you're a Charles Whedon adorer or something. I'm sure you
Did
don't.
you Was this misspelled? Was that supposed to be you calling me
She
gay?
meant to say gay.
Motherfucker.
Charles Whedon has a small. So he has lived in his home. He has a small world view. You see how I wrapped that around? I was pretending like I almost said he had a small and then So he is still like 14 years old in his head, but he's like 38 years old in his body.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
the same can go the other way.
Forever 14. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But he also he does have a depth though that's different than other people, and maybe some of that is because of his autism. Possibly.
Well, he has a depth that comes from living 1,000 lives through entertainment, through story.
Yeah. Seems to have almost a Rain Man like recall on certain things, like names. Like I can't remember names for shit of actors and characters most of the time. I'm like, I don't fucking know. Every story almost seems like the same story because of the way it's just different characters and a different scenery and a different time. But now I just don't.
It's all the hero's journey. Like every story is the same. I mean,
we can talk about that. I know a lot about that.
Well, I mean, you can if you like.
No, hero's journey. People don't want to hear about philosophy. They don't want to hear about things that are deep. Dick fart cum shit.
Why should we care about those people?
Oh, that's right. This kind of goes back to our first episode was about that, wasn't it? About not having to do that all the time, not feeling like you have to pander to the least common denominator or the lower fruit all the time. Sure, throw it in every once in a while, but and this is also about the BYB boys. This is about a lot of these people in entertainment who stick to the bottom because they don't know how to rise up above it.
Luke, 1.5 years ago, Rusty made a GIF of George Floyd's face transforming into a chair.
Yeah.
I never found it funny. They laughed and they laughed and they laughed. Okay.
I remember.
Months gone on, the motherfucker still shows it. I tuned in tonight, as we said earlier, how I got there. And there's Rusty. He's a member of their talking on a voice modulator now.
Which I popped into for a second, and I noticed that. I went, wow, Rusty's talking? Did everyone else leave?
I don't know. Jerry... I don't want to speak out of school. Jerry's a Jerry.
I was wondering. I don't know. Tiny brains. Tiny brains.
But it's the same, dude. The whole show I watched. They barely made any jokes. Bradley sat there like this.
He looks like a dinosaur.
Like he was going to sleep. Bobby Nick was twitching, smoking his cigarettes. Bobby Pedo Man was down there like meth tweaking. And Derek was just doing this because he's fucked up.
Like I said, they look like a bunch of dinosaurs, like a bunch of
T-Rex
starving Tyrannus. Yeah, T-Rexes that just. Boys. It's when after the meteor hit and they're running out of food and they don't think, oh no.
Oh yeah, emaciated T-Rexes. Yes. But it was just that. And there was about 4 to 5 jokes, and they were all the same jokes they were doing on FGTZ a year and a half ago. The same jokes. I fought them over and over to say, yo, guys, stop doing the same jokes, please. bring a new joke to the table,
Dude,
please.
That's
You've got
When
one
you're-
joke, and you're doing a show. You're coming on a show, and you're doing one joke 5 times each episode, and that's the only joke you've got. That's insane. You were saying. A year and a half later, they're still doing it, Lucas.
small brains, and small brains have influences that do the same thing. It's cool to watch the same movie or watch the same show over every once in a while, but some people constantly do watch the same exact thing over and over. And if you are a fan of, like, I don't know, In Hot Water, that's all it is the 12 jokes that Gino probably stole from somebody 20 years ago, over and over and over again. It reminds me of entertaining children, because my daughter will say again.
Well, that's the
Again.
thing.
She's
Right.
2. She's 2. Yeah, I like that. I want to watch it again because
And we as
it's
people-
familiar.
Performers should not be dealing with adults like that, because it actually trains the adults to fall back on their most base of fucking reactions, and that's just a bad place to be. You're putting people in a bad state where they're easily manipulated. You're making them stupider. You're helping them be stupid and act like children. But Gino, you were saying how it's like the same jokes and they're like rehashed jokes that somebody else had done. His whole thing about going, hey, look at this F word in the audience. He's an F word. I hear on Sirius, on the comedy channels from 93 to 99, all the different channels. I hear it on the Redneck channel, on the Black comedy channel, on the Canadian comedy channel, on the Woke comedy channel, and then on the normal comedy channel. I hear the same version of that joke where they'll point to somebody in the audience, they will say some sort of thing to disarm them in a way, and they go, ha ha, you're gay. Every comedian
Yeah.
calls
It's a template.
somebody in their audience gay, but Gino's fucking groundbreaking twist on this classic is saying, faggot. No, you're not groundbreaking. You're not revolutionary. You're not edgy. You're a fucking cringy little douche. You're an almost 60-year-old man who's gone nowhere.
Gino is the Barney of comedy. Hey, everybody! Hi! Welcome to In Hot Water! Oh! I love you! You love me, right? Oh!
Two house paint. Look, the guy
thought
has
I'd
reached the peak of his career.
use that.
And 2 house painters from South Jersey can just walk in his back door and shit all over his fucking.
Actually, you know what?
According to his narrative, 2 house painters from South Jersey can just come on in and fuck up his shit willy nilly.
Hey, you know, you got to be a little more solid with yourself. You think you know? You think you know about
stupid voice and
the?
mouth more often, please.
You think you know about the mafia, though? You think? You think? Oh shit! I lived in Sicily, though. It ain't no joke.
Italians don't
wanna
say
talk
dude.
about shit?
You're being offensive today because you're playing that.
Some
stupid,
do.
You're
Some
playing
do.
that stupid shirt behind us before. This is so nice, like a cartoon. It's like we're in a spooky cartoon right now. I like this.
Well, because I have a bone to pick with you Italians, though.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you, fucking Mexican Asians.
Spreading all that Catholicism, Christianity over Europe over the times, and taking a celebration like May Day and turning it into to just not what it just all the celebrations. So there used to be a celebration from all through April, and that was the celebration of Esther. The goddess Esther, leading into summer. The last day of April and May 1st were considered the last day of the festival, May Day, and it was the beginning of summer. There was bonfires and shit. That's why I had the fire earlier. But because of the Italians marching through everywhere, the Roman Catholics just pushing all their religion on everybody, take all their traditions and turn them into these mockeries of what they were before. You know, the parody version of a pagan holiday. You guys, it's marching all over shit, man. Fucking Italians.
Go fuck yourself, huh?
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago. I guess I should, reparations, all Europeans.
No, I forgot I was supposed to be listening, and I also got distracted by your young Asian boy picture.
Oh, is this the real Stevie Lou? Nice.
I don't know. The fuck would I know? Who knows anything about Stevie Lou? He's a nobody. Stevie Lou, can you tell us your accomplishments in this life? Like why you're a person anybody should care about? Because I mean, all people have, like, I know you think you're doing things, but all people have seen of you are like a few really shitty stand-up clips and some really cringe-worthy compound media appearances. Wink, wink.
Dude. No, the acting was horrendous. I'm sorry. I'm an acting snob, and that acting, it was minimal. There wasn't much of it. Him acting like the priest or whatever. It was bad, though. It was really bad.
Oh, it was terrible. I saw that on the internet, too. Because at first, hearing that he was a Trauma alum, I wanted to check his stuff out, and it turns out he's full of shit. Motherfucker, like, knows 3 people at fucking Trauma, and he uses it to try to fucking saddle up to Zach Amico. Fucking dork. You lanky.
Who I heard pretty much thinks that Stevie Lou's just a hack imposter who thinks he's more important than he really is.
Right, because he goes up to him saying, Trauma this, Trauma that, and just like when he was with us, and it's like, I thought he was telling the truth. I wasn't trying to fucking sabotage the guy. I thought he was telling the truth, and I was going through some stories from Trauma and trying to get him to share some stories. I'm doing like hand motions just to see what's happening.
Well, and that's the thing about lying. If you can't build an entire universe around your lie, you can't lie. Because it takes that much to keep it going sometimes. You gotta really just... Anyway, it takes a lot of brain power to create that kind of thing, so I'm not expecting you to do it. So I'm just saying.
This is our show, Luke, so I wouldn't say such a thing without you consulted. But if that were the real Stevie Lou, he'd obviously be too cowardly to accept a link to explain whatever dumb
his second appearance
opinion he has about us.
We haven't had a guest in
idiotic
a while.
Notions he has about us. Should I drop a link? He won't take it because he's a coward. Click it. You have to
go
say
ahead.
Something. All right, I press the
if you
enter
want,
button.
if you want
It's
to,
waiting
go
there.
ahead.
I would just like to.
Right.
I would just
Fuck
like
yeah.
him to prove that he's a little chicken. Baka baka.
Here we go. BYB is getting more traction. For what?
BYB, more like me, why me?
For what?
Me, why
Stirring
me?
up bullshit? Like, how long can you just stir things up? There's nothing else there.
There was 7 people right now, Stevie Pooh, you moron, and there was 10 before, just 2 seconds ago, before Luke got boring with his dumbass Italian stuff. Yo, look, can I do something here real quick?
Yeah,
Can
go ahead.
I prove to you, and this happened
Do it.
just on accident, can I prove to you why Chris Pratt being cast is racist?
Okay.
Because they could have taken literally. Okay, let me show you why. Are you ready? I'm not saying I do a good Mario. I'm not. But out of nowhere the other day I was just walking and we got to see the movie. And I went, hold on, I gotta take my headphones off. Yoo-hoo! It's a me, a Mario. And that ain't great, right? But it is still got to the bippity bop. And that it shouldn't go like that. It's a me, a Mario. Hey, it's a me, a Mario. Now
That sounds a little
that's a little
contract.
fun. But the point is, I'm an Italian, which is why, even though mine sucks, it sounded better than Chris Pratt's, because I'm an Italian. And we Italians,
I didn't see it
we
yet.
like it to make a fun of ourselves. We like it to make it a bippity boppity talk when we talk about the way we talk. Because it's a way.
Yeah, like you're right off the boat.
It's a way for us to express our beautiful language in your simple, dullard tongue. And it's funny. We find it humorous. The Italians, we are the ones who came up with this. the ones who first the dog are like this. So fuck off, man.
It's funny as hell.
Stop
I mean,
fucking
it's fun to laugh.
whitewashing everything. Stop scrubbing off crotches and whitewashing and fucking blackfacing. It's just ridiculous. This world's gone crazy.
Very.
Peaches, the hit song, man, for children now. Literally, peaches, 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 peaches.
Really? Is that that's a real thing?
Peaches, 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 peaches. That's the song.
That's not a commercial?
No, when the star says the movie's over, now go kill yourself at the end. Movie's over. Now it's back to the empty void that is your life. Go kill yourself, kids. Yeah, that star was onto something. The Mario movie.
That doesn't really happen.
Not us. Yes, it does. The Mario movie ends with fucking Mario and Luigi going yahoo right up into the sky, and
in Mario Brothers.
In the Mario Brothers movie, they go yahoo into the sky, and then it turns black. It fades to black, and the star comes up, who keeps talking about killing itself throughout the whole fucking movie and the futility of existence. In Super Mario Brothers movie, keeps talking about killing itself and the futility of existence. Comes on screen and goes, "Yay!" I said what it said already, Luke. Why are you making me say it again? He says, "Hey,
in Mario,
the world. This was a great movie. Now it's time to go back to your empty void of a life. Hee hee, bye-bye. Tee. This happened. That's how the movie ends.
But that's at the very end after the credits, right?
No.
Oh.
It's before the...
It's
woohoo! Kill yourself.
better talk to my kids.
Literally,
They
right
saw that with
after
their
they
mom.
say kill yourself, you hear do 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 do. Oh no, they go let's have a sax solo, and then a sax plays. It's fucking bonkers.
It sounds pretty bonkers. Wow. I mean, it is about shrooms though, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, but it wasn't. That was just had to do with pixel design. Design limitations.
Oh, really? Originally, I didn't know that. See, that's interesting. Really? Mm-hmm. They could only make. What were they trying to make? An eggplant?
No.
I just wanted to say eggplant.
It's just what they decided on.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
What other beasts we got?
I knew. You know that was probably Tommy McNulty. That wasn't the real Stevie Lou. Chicken coward. It would have been great to find out why they're accusing us again of doing dirty deeds. Getting their dumb channel destroyed. Dumb stupid idiots said on their show, they're like,
I didn't see that part.
These malicious jerks did it. They didn't specifically name us.
God, dude.
They didn't specifically name us. But who else are their enemies? We're the ones they keep calling their enemy. We're the ones they keep saying are doing things. It's us or it's Becky. But I'm just saying,
are your enemies.
Sure, but who they in their heads, we're their enemy and Becky's their enemy. So they're either talking about us or they're again, I don't watch their show. Maybe there's more people and I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong, guy.
I haven't even really thought about that in a while. I mean, whatever. I've been busy at home. We haven't even done any shows lately. And
wait, now you sound suspicious as fuck. Did you do this? Did you destroy the BYB boys?
How could I?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, if there were things that they were doing,
audience,
that
is
were
he not
bad,
coming off?
Then
wonderful people there. Is he not coming off suspicious? Just comment, please. He's coming off suspicious.
It's only because I'm Mexican. You think that I do bad things. See, this is Italians. You know what I mean? Psh, fuck.
Should have never put that in the studio.
Oh my god! Yeah, you gotta show that.
See, I screen shared mine.
I didn't. Well, I sent it to you. Oh, now you have it. I gotta delete it off of that freaking Twitter.
So, why did you nuke the BYB channel? I'm gonna make a coffee. You explain.
For Pearl Harbor. Yeah, take that. I didn't. But it was a cesspool anyway. It's something that needed to be cleaned. Yep. And, the thing is, doesn't it suck when all your hard work is just sort of taken away? I mean, how do you know it wasn't Toby? Maybe he's still hanging around, and he decided eventually he didn't like what you guys were doing.
You sounded suspicious.
I'm not the one who does stuff like that. I don't report anything. I don't block anyone from anything either. I'm not that guy. You want to say shit? Here's something that happened. Okay, so I made a video about the fighter and the kid, and I even posted it in their Reddit because, hey, whatever. I'll see. And man, I got slammed by a lot of people. Oh, you're a grifter. You're this. Oh, this wasn't even funny. This flopped. Glad to be the bubble. Or maybe they were talking flip flop because he was wearing a flip flop in the. If you saw the video, I mean, you know what I'm talking about anyway. But yeah, I don't care. I didn't like block anyone or go, oh my god. I responded to every single comment. You know why? Because it's fun. It was like an exercise for me.
I was wondering about if you got any blow because
I did.
I was like, the way look, we can make fun of you for 20 minutes on that video if you like, but I'm sure we could just talk.
I should have edited it. I should have edited it more. I was super high.
My friend London in the pictures, and you see he's a large chocolate bunny. He does it too when he makes these videos. He'll go. That mouth cover. It's just it's the silliest move on the internet. And you did that like 3 times, and I was dying. But when I saw that, something about your presentation made me say, oh my God, these fighter and the kid nerds are going to go after him.
They're going to hate me. Huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, oh, this boy, I'd rather watch 100 hours of Fighter and the Kid than watch this boring guy. Oh, who are you? What? This is it's another Soren God. Oh, no. Remember that guy? So, okay. Remember there was that live show that I did?
Becky likes our shows, so her opinion means nothing.
Remember,
Becky likes Anthony Zenhauser, who can't even remember that he told the best joke about raping a Down syndrome person. Go on.
I did that live stream on that TFATK channel that does all those posts about Brendan Schaub. He makes all those little videos that are making fun of them. You remember the Golden Voice guy that I was on with? And there was that dude who came on that stream. No, I didn't hear it. There's the dude that came on that stream who was like, "You guys are all lames, man. Oh, I live in Dallas in the hood, and you guys are so lame. And I made the Trug Walk song. You remember that guy?"
Nope.
Anyway.
No. Tell me more. I really don't. I'm not teasing.
He went on that live and said he represented the whole Reddit, and everyone like slammed him for a while. Remember that?
Oh, McLovin.
That dude. Yes, with the glasses and
the thing. Oh my goodness!
The guy on that
Where's
thing.
that video? You need to be playing the video,
dude.
That
he didn't
guy.
Post it.
We need to hunt that man down.
I got his number.
Call him right now. What's his number? Send it to me.
Well, not his number. I mean, not his number. I texted him on Reddit. And I don't know.
Well, text him a link to the show right now on Reddit. Let's get his dirty, stinky opinion in here.
Okay. They were saying, is this another Soren God?
Yeah. Tell more. I'm listening.
Is this another Soren God? This guy's fucked up. Fuck this guy. You're coming in. Because I even said in the video, in the post, I'm new to this corner of the internet. And here, I made a video. Like, oh, fuck you. You're stupid. They just really didn't like it. But there are a bunch of people who are kind of like into that Joe Rogan world. So they're probably a bunch of meathead fighter likers. I mean, I like MMA fights too, don't get me wrong, but I'm not that into it anymore. I mean, I was back in the day when it was cool. Now it's just kind of,
but you got to look at it from their perspective.
Bunch of meatheads, just some nerd coming in to their world and like making stupid observations. Yeah,
right. It kind of. They were like, just like, who the fuck are you to come in here? You're obvious. You literally you just came in and you're immediately doing this critique thing. You're obviously doing it for views, which I thought was going to happen when I went after Gino. But he is such a narcissist that he just gobbles it up. He gobbles it up. He will take it all because he gets so little. But go on.
So they didn't like it too much, and I responded to everything, and I didn't block anybody. I didn't run away from anything, so I've been dealing with my own shit, dude. I don't have time for fucking old beef and bullshit. I'm trying to fucking glom off other people's fucking fan bases and shit. So go screw. I also last night, so we were going to do a show last night. Maybe we were talking about it. You didn't see my response till later, but there was another live on that same guy's channel and I jumped on a little later on, and I was on there for a little while. So, and actually, him and I are like friends now. So, I think his name is actually. People were calling him Jim Son, like his name's Jim. So it's another Jim, kind of in a weird way. The next time it happens, though, he was talking about Crowder. He was talking about a bunch of different shit. So I was like, dude, I should get you in there, too. Like, we should both go in there with him and then see what happens. But
can I say to you why it's not a weird thing that he's Jim? Because that's why there's a million Jims calling. That's why I chose Jim. I think it's a Trailer Park Boys joke. Everyone knows a Jim. So, like, you walk... And I've done this in the real world. If this bitch was awake... or around she's awake, but if she was available, she could fucking tell you. I did it to a cop once. I'm like, you know Jim? I'm like, I met you before, didn't I? Like, do you know Jim? I don't know the Jim I'm talking about, but everybody knows a Jim. It's like a con thing. You can, and it also disarms people when your name's Jim. So, yeah, he's probably not a Jim.
Probably
just
not.
like those 90 Jims who call in hot water are not Jim.
So I'm telling him, I just sent him the StreamYard link. I'm like, we're live right now. Do you want to jump in?
V says, why do I imagine weird things when I fall asleep? I do too, and I seem so clearly, like
weird creatures?
Yesterday or the night. Well, many things. Sometimes creatures, sometimes abstract images. But
I need another drink.
2 nights ago, I was laying down, falling asleep, and I saw like a black and white picture box, like an old timey silent film black and white picture box with grain and everything, and I saw John C. Reilly as Adolf Hitler with the mustache and the fucking hair like wild, like, the strands kind of like flopping about.
That's pretty fucked up. John C. Reilly?
John C. Reilly. And he lifted his head up like this, like as Hitler. And like, yeah, it's fucking, immediately as soon as I saw that in my head, I was like, whoa, what the fuck? That was interesting because like that one had a celebrity cameo. There's not usually a celebrity guest in these visions, but there's been a few other weird ones lately that I don't remember. Can you recall it? Do you ever have any of these weird visions as you fall asleep? Like V when he sees the dead babies dripping onto him from above. Oh, he went away. Then why did he say something? He tricked me. Jeffrey Ukulele says he takes it all. Speaking about Gino Bisconte.
Sorry, I was in the middle of a piss. I didn't know you wanted to hear that.
Oh, no, I didn't. I'm just saying you spoke, so I was like, go ahead.
I don't remember any dreams. It's like
no, these aren't. It dreams.
Shuts off.
These are you're awake when you're falling asleep, though.
By the time I'm falling asleep, I'm usually passing out. So I see visions when I'm awake.
Yes, when you're awake. But you're going to sleep. You're in bed. Your eyes are closed. Mr. Sam Roberts says, why is that guy doing blackface? Well, I think he just explained it. Whitey. He's doing pee-pee. Mm-hmm. Stevie broke me, goddamn Mongolian says, what's his dick?
Real Sam Roberts? What? Is that not
I
Sam?
see lots of gore imagery. I don't know. Who's the Sam Roberts?
That's the, he used to be on the Opie and Anthony show as one of the producers.
You talking about Jim and Sam?
That's Sam. Yeah, Sam from Jim and Sam.
Why the hell would Sam from Jim and Sam be here?
No, you never know. Maybe he subscribes to the DJR network.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, hi, Sam from the Sam and Jim show. Thanks for joining us. We're so honored that you're here. And do us a favor, and can you send a message to Jim Norton? Tell him we'd love to have him on as a guest.
Yep, him. I mean, there's a link somewhere. I mean, the chat's not that long. You should be able to scroll back. I mean, jump on in.
Crickets, Lucas.
If you're
That's not Sam Roberts.
I'm just saying, if you want to come in, we like receipts. You know, if you want to pretend to be somebody, jump in. You know what I mean?
It doesn't even look like him.
Oh.
It looks like a little white man.
Well, he likes wrestlers, so he might have put someone up on his screen.
No, it looks like a skinny little white man. Sam Roberts looks like a caveman with Jewish hair.
This looks like a caveman with Jewish hair, yes.
Yes.
Oh. He's actually taller than you'd think. Did you know?
I would think he looks tall with his bulbous nose and his long appendages. I would think he is tall.
He was a very small child, I guess. And when he was, I believe, early teens or maybe, or preteen, he started taking hormones to grow bigger. So some of his look may be from that. He's like a genetic Frankenstein kind of thing.
Riveting.
Yeah. And now I'm wondering if that happened to Stevie Lou, too. He kind of has that...
Well, we saw he's got the swatch crotch, so he's got like over pinky area. So
he's got a cut up person look, a dead Pauling, a Paul in his complexion, I guess. Anyway, we should be talking about him, right?
Why not? I'm not a subscriber of Don't Talk About People. Like, they're gonna get attention anyway. And they're talking about you, so you might as well talk about them and have fun with it. It just doesn't matter. Nobody's watching this, and they're like, "Let's go check out Stevie Lou now." It's just not a thing. Like,
yeah,
okay, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. But anybody who comes here first hears what we say about Stevie Lou, then goes and experiences Stevie Lou, will be fully vindicated.
Exonerated.
They'll be like, oh, yeah, these guys were telling us the truth yet again. You're absolutely
correct. And
so
I don't mind.
That's why these people, by the way, they're liars. That's why they won't talk about people, because they're liars. They don't want to get caught up in their lies. That's why they won't say anything. We'll say anything at all, because none of it is a lie.
I was rooting for him. I thought he had potential, but
see the gay face I just made. I just after I said, and none of it is a lie, and I went and grabbed my bowl and I went.
It kind of looks like that picture that you put backstage that you don't want to show anybody. Very close. I just heard it. I felt a buzz. Is there something else? What's going on here? We're getting messages.
Here you go. Fine. Now, the buzz was an announcement. Stevie Lou is co-hosting Steel Toe Shit Show on Wednesday. Well, guess what? Mr. Handsome, Wonderful Hero of America, Jim Grindle, is going to be a super special guest boy on Men Are Talking on Wednesday with Anthony Zenhauser and Pat Dixon and Richard Kish. So take that, Stevie Lou. Whoopity-doo with your dumb steel toe. I was already on that show.
Oh, yeah, you were, weren't you? Nice. I was already there.
Jeff Ukulele, I don't know where that picture is. He's seen a picture of me in my youth when I shaved my head bald with a Bic razor. And a friend pranked me and said, when you're done, it's the thing you do. Everyone, they put Vaseline on it, to make sure you don't get any razor burn and stuff. And what it did was it just like clogged my pores, I think. But it didn't give me razor burn, and it actually kind of did work out. So he was just pranking me, but I think it worked out pretty well.
Was it just ultra shiny?
Yeah, he just wanted. Well, I fucking thick layers of Vaseline on my head, put like a whole jar on. I was having fun with it, so it was one of those things like, well, shit, I can't really prank you because you're having too much fun with it. So it's like, I can't like laugh at you. Like,
look at this. Look at this.
Now we're just rubbing Vaseline on your head together. Like this was supposed to be a prank on you, idiot.
Did he start taking his dick out too? Like, I'm gonna get a little on there.
Yeah. His name was John DaCosta.
Well, congratulations for going back on Men Are Talking.
Well, he's talking about a bald picture. I looked like Gigi Allen. That's all I was going to say. It's very disturbing. It's a very disturbing picture. I look like a mixture of Gigi Allen and that fucking fruit brooder Jeff Ukulele on the screen.
Oh no, we have a question coming from
Tresses and locks in my cardboard box of hair. Box of hair, all that's left of Mother and Joe.
Oh yeah, that song.
Mama. It's Mama, it's not Mother. I said to my son, 11, 12, 13, I don't know how old he is, I'm a bad father. I said to my sweet little boy, I know. I said to him earlier, I was singing that song, and I was like, oh my God, I just realized the connotations. And he looked at me like I was the stupidest fucking moron. And he's like, and I was like, and I said before he spoke, I said, I've been listening to this song for over a decade, and I just caught the connotation. And he looked at me, and I think he actually said, are you stupid? I figured that out the very first time I ever heard that come out of your mouth. Box of hair, like hairy pussy. Takes a fucking 12-year-old to fucking put me in my place on a dirty joke.
You need some tea, boy. You need you need to be a man, boy.
Well, Becky, let me tell you, I have it up right now, but I've been having Luke. Let me tell you, because you see you're balding a little, and you probably yearn for those days of long, luscious locks.
No. My hairline is almost exactly the same. Look at it. Look at the same. See that? It's still almost exactly the same.
You still don't have that. But I've been having the best hair days of my life. The shit has just been curly and like fucking voluminous. I don't know. It's just very full and big and like down to here. And I've just not been wearing it in the thing. And yeah, it's I've been having some nice hair days. That's all I got to say. I've finally learned the secret, actually. They say condition only your scalp. Don't condition the hair itself. You just massage it into your scalp and then let it sit, because then you're doing something with your own natural oils that will then later go down with and it creates something better. So I read that and I started doing that, and I think it works.
Interesting.
I'm only washing like every third day and conditioning every second wash or third wash.
I mean, this might be a little triggering for bald people at the moment.
Oh, don't even put now.
Tall, scary,
we don't
lurch-looking bald people. I mean, yes, I look at you and you are scary, and you just look scary. I mean, yes, okay, yeah, and I'm adorable, and I understand how you feel about people who are adorable, even though they're older than you, because it's I mean, you just must have had a hard life there. Having a trust fund and dealing drugs must be tough.
Hey, Becky, you shouldn't have asked. God damn it. I'm assuming that's what the for fuck's sake is about. I was waiting for it when I responded. No, but seriously, this is definitely a fake Stevie Lou, and if it's the real one, because honestly, I think the real Stevie Lou would be a little less chicken. He'd be a little less chicken. I think he actually would be man enough to come on.
He kind of does look like Foghorn Leghorn, though.
Can I just say this? Don't bother showing it once we put out a link and you don't want to come, because that's a dumb comment. You're scared of me. Well, whoever you are, fake or real, you've been given a link and you're too scared to join. So you get what I'm saying, Luke? A comment of you're scared of me, that's annoying to me. So I don't want to read it, Luke. And I think you shouldn't have put that up. What are you, some kind of stupid bitch? There's some radio rant. How'd that go? Do you know?
That was pretty good.
Do you know that rant?
Oh, kind of like this?
that.
Stupid whose rant?
I don't know. Somebody on the it was that guy who jerked off. He was on Chrissy Mayer. He had the beard like mine.
Oh,
Jack.
Oh yeah.
Jack somebody. So
Come on, Zen. Come on, Zen's producer.
Berated his producer because she pulled up a comment from a troll and fucking he really dressed her down. It was fun.
Jack Crusher? Oh, wrong show.
Yeah, it's a really, really great. So your boyfriend Sam Roberts wants to know, what do you guys think about Chad Zumach's rants on Levy and Brennan? Luke, you can go first.
Yeah.
You hate Chad Zumach, don't you?
I don't really like him that much. He's he's not very funny.
Because I see you negging him. I see you negging him.
Yeah, sometimes I neg him. Yeah. Because he is a bit annoying. I get it. He pulls these stunts, and hey, he might have some trauma and you act a certain way because of that. But at some point, it's kind of like you're 50, and you could kind of correct yourself a little bit. But he has had a troubled life, and I guess maybe that's a woman thing. You feel sorry for someone with a troubled life, and you can sort of make an excuse for things that people do because of that, I guess. And I feel like he's just kind of a waste of space. But his rant, I mean, I did click over to his stream when he was stream sniping MLC and talking over him. It's pretty funny to watch him rant over what they're saying, and they're kind of talking to him, but he is actually trying to talk back to them, kind of. It's almost like, I almost feel like I'm watching an autistic boy have a bad time. That's most of the time. But I don't think he is, or if he is, he's hiding it. And if he is, maybe he should say, and then we'd all feel more sorry for him, I guess. So his rants are just kind of, it's funny to watch, but it's gonna crash. He's not gonna do so well for a while because there's all these trolls that are giving him money, that are in there going, yeah, Chad, keep going, Chad. Some of them are his fans, and some of them are just heavy trolls that have money to burn.
Brian Johnson from Tell Him Steve Dave. Look, despite the community we're in, I've gotten more Chad Zumach news from Tell Him Steve Dave in the past month than I have from our little lame weird community, our little compound.
Is that more from E-Rock or more from?
No, on Tell Him Steve Dave. E-Rock is
on Tell Him. Yeah. E-Rock's telling Brian about the stuff probably, and then Brian's bringing it to them, or is Brian really into it?
Brian is obsessively watching Chad Zumach. He was just talking about the mud shark again on the recent episode. He had Sage, his Down syndrome niece that he raises, shouting out mud shark. And I'm not mocking. I think Sage is adorable. I mean, seriously. And part of what I think is adorable about her is her voice. Yeah, it's Down syndrome-y, but it's cute. I've been hearing it ever since she's a little fucking tiny kid, like for the last 13 years. And this girl's like 16 years old. You know what I mean? So like for the last 13 years, I've been hearing this little Down syndrome girl. So if I'm going to mimic it, it's not mocking. That's all I'm saying. It's very. It's a very loving mimic.
He likes it because of the ridiculousness of it. He's just entertained by how brazen,
both sides of it,
or mindless.
Both sides of it. He's like into all this shit. Brian Johnson, Misery Loves Company, the whole YouTube world. That's why they've actually Tell Him Steve Dave is now switching to a YouTube model so they can start doing the same thing and they can start super chatting and making more money.
Is that they set up like a new studio? I thought I saw some video.
Well, they set up live streams now. They've had a new studio for a while. They're on the outs with Kevin Smith. They won't really admit it, but Walt got fired from the Secret Stash, and Mike Zapsik took over, and him and Ming Chen are doing live streams from the Secret Stash and collecting super chats and banning people. And Walt, Brian, and Q, they have all purchased or rented out a studio in Hazlitt, New Jersey called the TESD Town General Store, and it's open to the public. You can go there 7 days a week, 6 days a week. Actually, Get Him Steve Dave lives in that office. Just recently found out on Brian revealed on a live stream. But
well,
yeah. So yeah, they've
when are you
had
going?
that for about a year now. Well, again, they've had it for a year and I haven't gone yet. I don't know what I'm a massive Tell Him Steve Dave fan, but I'm not a fanboy. I'm just not that person. I'm not in fan.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
I don't want, like, can I read you something? Oh boy.
Sure.
My friend, who I guess thankfully I didn't go live on Facebook like I'm supposed to. I might as well do that now since I'm here. I might as well click the live button and hope he doesn't tune in. And hope he, oh God, I shouldn't do this. It's rude. It's rude. But I'm just making an example, and hey, if you want to judge it, you are. But it's the exact opposite of me. My friend told me, he said, sent me some pictures of him with Dwight Schrute. He also sent me a really horrible picture. This is the guy I banged that girl with, and he gave me the Dutch rudder.
Okay. I feel like I know him.
You know. And oh, hi Facebook, we're live with you now. Sorry that we wait till an hour and a half later. We don't care that much about you, apparently. So he's like, I met Dwight Schrute, and I'm like, holy shit! I never thought I'd say this to another human, but you really pull off that comb over. And I said, and your beard is fresh as fuck too, because he's looking like the Gordon's fisherman over there.
That comb over, that's nice.
I'm like, but fuck Rainn Wilson. He's an Antifa supporting clown. And then he just like barrels through it, and he was like, yeah, there was over 1,000 people to book signing. I was number 267. Got him to sign up sign things for me, and was bullshitting with him for a couple of minutes. I will bullshit with somebody for a few minutes until the line starts saying, hey buddy, let's go, move on. There are people waiting here. Half the people that were in front of me never said nothing to him, just had a book signed and took a picture. Forget that. I'm bullshitting with him. They are called meet and greets for a reason, so you can meet and greet. That means bullshit for a few. I said, you see me talking over here? And his girlfriend said out loud, that's what she said. And half the place started laughing. And it's like, I'm not making fun of him. I understand. I can never be that. To be in that situation and for someone to shout, that's what she said, in front of an Office cast member, and for the room to laugh, I would die inside. I couldn't do it.
I think me and everyone in here should be crushed this moment.
Yes.
I feel this building should collapse. Please open up the fissure.
Anal fissure. Yeah, no, have to let me bleed out.
I think that's why I don't go to. I don't go to like, and you think I would, to Comic-Cons or things like that, Star Trek conventions.
I can do that.
I've been to like one, I think, maybe two, but I'm not
missing
that
You're
into
missing out.
it.
Bro, that's different. That's different. You're by yourself. You just go, you look, you buy stuff.
Well, okay,
you
yeah.
Stuff, you drink, you smoke the pot.
Okay,
you have
so
fun. You look at
I went to
like titty boobs.
I mean, I went to an Opie and Anthony function one time. They did. They had one of the shows. It was a Thanksgiving special they did at the Hard Rock, where they did a play and things like that. And I went to that, and that had a meet and greet afterwards, where they signed like a picture or something, or did whatever. And where actually I received the script for the play. Jim Norton signed a script and handed it to me, out of everyone in the place.
You
which was kind
fucking
of cool.
queer.
I didn't, I mean, it's one of those things. Sitting at the table.
One time I was at an Insane Clown Posse concert.
No, seriously. Where is
and
it?
Violent J, he was singing Mad Professor, and like he was singing every word, and he was looking right at me, and I was wearing Violent J makeup, and we were like, "You can call me Mad Professor," and then he dumped a whole bottle of Faygo on my head, man.
And then I proceeded to go around. So once I had it, I was like, man, this is awesome. I went around and tried to get everyone there to sign the script. Everyone that was in the play. So I got...
I'm judging you so hard right now.
I got Sam Roberts to sign it. I got, I think Troy signed it. Troy Kwan. Bobo signed it. Patty signed it.
Think about that. You got Bobo to sign something, right? And then flash forward X amount of years later, and you and I are standing there, cornered by Bobo, talking about the DuPont network. At least I was. I don't know if you know what I was doing in that moment, but it was like, listen, if an autistic person starts engaging you double down. You double down. Well, you go, well, in fact, did you know? Because like when they start about the Mets, and then all of a sudden they take it down a rabbit hole to the honeymooners, that's when you take it to the DuPont network. And you fucking tell them exactly where all those reels are in the Passaic River. You go deep. But did you ever just think when he was signing your script that you would be cornered by him just trying to figure out how to get away?
No, I never imagined that would happen at that point. Definitely, because that was a long time ago. That was probably 2013, I would think.
You're a success, Luke. Don't listen to that fucking clown cornball Gino. You are a successful man.
Yeah.
You were saying. So they all signed your
But yeah, I went around and I even got Anthony to sign it, and
who's that?
I forgot to get Opie to sign it. The script that I got from that Opie and Anthony thing. So
I realized I was stupid because you said Opie. I was like, why don't you say who Anthony is for
Anthony Cumia. See, we're talking about Cumia stuff. Oh, Anthony.
So I'm the idiot.
And I think what I said to Anthony was, I said, "You're a funny man." I don't know why I said that. I was not prepared to meet anyone of any measure at that time.
My first line to Anthony Cumia was much better. I grabbed him by each side and I moved him over and I said, I'm trying to get to the beer over there. Get me doing it in my way. Something like that. I don't remember exactly. You were there for that, right?
Yes, I was there for that.
That's right. Yeah, that was at that one. Yeah, that was the first time. Yep.
But I didn't get Bobby Kelly disappeared that show. He was the Foley guy. He wasn't in the play, but he did all the sound effects and stuff. So he disappeared backstage right after the show. Didn't get him to sign it, and I forgot to get Opie to sign it, even though he was in the meet and greet line. But as soon as I got up to Opie, he was like, he had his phone and he was looking at me. He's like, "Hey man, look at that!" And he shows me his son at the time. I think he only had a son at the time, and he's like, "Yeah, look at him, man. Oh, that kid, I love this kid, man. Yeah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool."
And then you shouted, "That's what she said," and the whole room burst out laughing.
Yeah, exactly. It was great. It was glorious. But eventually, I did get Opie to sign the thing because I got up into Opie and Anthony one time. I got to watch the show from the hallway because I sent in some production pieces that they played, and they let me show up. So I got Opie to sign it. I also got Bobby Kelly to sign it. I took that script to a comedy club or a theater, the Wang Theater up in Boston, and got Bobby Kelly to sign it when I went and saw him. So I have this script somewhere. I don't know. Would it be worth anything, you think, to anybody? I mean, should we auction it? Oh, you're muted.
I would think so. I was actually thinking that sounds like quite the artifact. But enough about that, Becky. We could talk comic book man and the drama thereof all day, let me just tell you.
Who wants it? I don't really want it anymore. I don't like keeping shit. Whatever, dude.
Yeah, you know what? You should auction off that, and I'll auction off my Mickey's koozie and my Thunder in a Can koozie from In Hot
Maybe
Water.
I could get a computer. Someone could trade me a computer for it. How about that?
Yeah, but it's got to be a brand new one. They need to spend at least $560 the SkyTech Mini.
Is this it?
I'll send them.
Oh
the
my God.
specs.
Here it is. Yeah.
So that's $500. All right, you can put up the other 60. Right, $500,
The
folks.
first
That's
Thanksgiving.
The starting bid.
there?
$500.
Jim Norton's script. Happy Thanksgiving. Who's that? Jim Norton. Yep, he signed it. Boom, in the top. And then I went
Well,
around
stop
and I got
touching
other
it so
people.
much with your dirtball fingers. Fucking
Smile.
idiot. Look at that. You rubbed
Patty.
off the smiley face. Look, you put
No,
it
I
on the
didn't.
smile. You sure did.
Jesus.
Now,
No.
$4.99.
That's the-
$4.99.
oh, dude, I think I did.
You sure did, you son of a bitch. You put it away right now.
Opie?
It's going down in value every second. So now the Opie signature, now it's $450.
No, I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
No, just that it has Opie's signature.
Who's that? Bobo? Daniel Bobo.
I don't know why I'm looking him. Who's
Thanks.
that?
Who's Roland? Roland.
Don't know him.
That's their booker. Lucas, blah blah blah. I don't know. You rule.
Lucas,
you rule.
you rule. Earl.
Is that?
It's
No, I
Earl.
don't know if that.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's Anthony, I believe. That's Scribble.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't get who else?
Okay, so $500 bidding starts, and yeah, we'll even throw in for an additional $99.99. We'll throw in those exclusive in hot water koozies.
That's Robert Kelly right there. He just initialed it.
Well, that's a whole
Oh, yeah.
other one for sale. That's another $500. Is that a different
Narrator.
one?
No, it's the same one. This is the front page of the whole thing. Like
Okay,
it's
so
a
you're
whole
just showing
script.
It again. You're just
So-
showing it again. You're showing it again when you
I
already
didn't-
showed the entire thing.
But I didn't see the Robert Kelly one. It's Bob
No, I
Kelly,
thought that's where you
whatever.
started.
So,
I could
don't
be
know.
wrong. Zen's producer bids 5 wheat pennies and a jar of Silk City hot sauce. Well,
Which one?
I wouldn't put any stock in that one there, Becky. Let me just say. My in hot water
Stay tuned.
hoodie is a dirty work shirt. Yeah, I can't.
It's the dirtiest work shirt you could have from the dirtiest field ever.
But I realized I didn't answer the other half of the Chad Zumach. I didn't answer my end.
Yeah, what do you think
that
about?
question.
Have you even been paying attention to any of that? Really?
I saw Chad on MLC a few times. I didn't think he was that bad. I know the people going after him have all seemed to be people that solicit that type of thing, people that have gone after me. So I'm already inclined to think he might not be that bad for that reason, but I just haven't looked into him that much. I've not even seen his stand-up yet. Like, I'm just assuming it's better than Stevie Lou. It has to be. And even Gino
yes.
Bisconte is better than Stevie
Yeah.
Lou.
Slightly. Yeah, I can see that angle of it. That
I keep
people
meaning
who
to
just-
watch him, but I just
the people who have decided that they're his enemies are also people who, for some reason, don't like us. So I guess, yeah, that's the thing.
Well, can I also say, because of that enemy thing, I really first started to look at him around the time right before he started his Kumia's Cucks. And I had heard about him having possible interest of doing one about my Chrissy Mayer appearance. And so
yeah.
I don't remember if I messaged him or I feel like we did maybe discuss it, or maybe a message was relayed to me through somebody about a possible time, but then it just didn't work out, and then it was dropped. But at that time, I didn't check out his Kumia's Cucks because I was like, well, I don't want to like watch this guy. What if I like him and he's great? Then I'll be intimidated by him, you know, and then I'm going to be like, he's somebody I watch, you know, not just like somebody I don't know. And
I can't feel that way. Yeah, whatever, dude. Fuck that.
No,
Who cares if you
people
watch them?
It just feels different to me. They're now transitioning from
Like-
a digital realm to a physical realm. Well, not really.
I mean,
It's just that you're interacting with people that you usually don't interact with.
Well, yeah, and that's where, I'm not saying that like I would not be nervous at all, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just brazen and I have too much self-confidence, but I feel like I could probably hang with like Anthony or even other people on shows. I don't know.
The gayest thing you said, and you said some gay things today.
I've said some gay things, but it's because
today
I look at these people as possible co-workers, not you're above me. And maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's,
it's not the problem because that's the industry you're aiming for.
I'd like
that's
to
how
work
you're supposed
with you,
to look at it.
I
look at all these people as like they're below me, but that's just because I'm a narcissist. Oh, that's what Derek said on his show. He said narcissist. That's how I knew they were talking about me, because he said a narcissist did it. That's how I knew.
A narcissist did it. Oh, okay. I see. But generally, geniuses are narcissists, guys.
And
usually that's kind of a thing.
Are also narcissists?
It all kind of, are also geniuses. It all kind of circles the same drain, as they say. It's all in there, all mixed, and it depends on which expression we decide to extrude from it at which time. So if you want a narcissist, crazy person after you, I guess that you could just invoke that, if that's what you want.
If you want some, come get some.
Careful what you wish for and what you call people, because they might just show that to you.
Frick around to find out. But back to Chad Zumock. What I have seen of him, I don't dislike. What's wrong with my sound? My sound went weird. He has no upper lip. He should grow a mustache like me. So that's another thing that kind of bonds me to think I might like him. I also have no upper lip, and he has a small chin. So he's definitely probably got a huge cock like me too. So, fucking.
It's Polish.
An arm punch. Oh yeah, those Polish peoples. They've got those Polish people eaters. And they got them big cocks. So yeah, he's probably a nice guy, but then I do see other things about him where he just seems a little too saucy for my taste, a little too malicious. Rightly so, I think.
Steel toe stuff? Going after the kids and whatever.
Has he gone after kids?
No. I guess he went to a website that had the kids on it. There was I don't know. You know what? I don't know that much about it, so I don't want to talk out of school, but Steel Toe apparently thinks that he was doxing, that Zumock was doxing his children. Steel Toe, Aaron Holt's children.
Well, that's not right. I think everybody can agree you just don't fucks with children. I mean, there's crazy people out there.
Yes. There is a child sex traffic ring.
Yeah, especially if he's doxing their children and then pretending to be punched by Kumia, which will then create a frenzy amongst fanatics, where the word fan comes from. And
that was pretty
maybe
fucked up.
Somebody does something over there. So if those things are true, yeah, that's some pretty shitty shit. I know our homeboy Richard Kish seems to love him. I know old toothy cunt Becky wants to smooch upon his fucking tits.
So, what reminds me of him doing that? It's almost like the podcast Wars. Not that was the first shot, but like that was the first big shot. And all of a sudden, when Chad Zumock came out with that black eye and was blaming Kumia for it, and this is Kumia country. It's almost like that someone doing an accidental shot at a battlefield, like the shot heard around the world in a way. It's the black eye heard around the podcast world, really, that tipped off the more crazy version of this podcast war that's been going on, which is, again, it's so small, it's kind of stupid to call it a war. But
they're making money. They're all making money, so
it's true.
You can't say they're doing something wrong. Like, or that it's not.
They're creating
working,
a buzz.
or that it's stupid.
More people are coming in because I'll say today, I jumped between the two streams a couple of times, and I think, at one point MLC had 800 people, 900 people, and at the same time Zumok had maybe 4. So you add that together, you're starting to get like 1,300 people that are involved in this, and who knows who's even streaming, who's snipe streaming Chad and getting more viewers and whatever.
Fuck that. Fuck the stream. Well, okay, that does factor into what I was going to say. Think about it this way, actually. You know how they're always like, who's winning, Chad or Steel Toe? I'm going to say out of the whole snipe war and stream war, Chad, Brennan, Levy, all of these working stand-up comedians who are doing this beef war, it's working. They're winning. They're winning because they don't have to give content on the internet. All they got to do is get attention and promote their shows through that attention, bring eyeballs to their tours, right? And that's success. That's the point. If this is secondary, Steel Toe, his whole business is on the internet. It is his show, and if it's all beef all the time, then he's got no content. He's got no substance. You know what I mean?
It's easy. It's easy to just Oh, what? Steel Toe's a loser? Yeah, because he's got to do so much work. Yeah,
because he's got to do so much work. He doesn't do stand up. He's not using. It's not a tool. This is promoting the show. Okay, look, Steel Toe is doing the beef, and it will promote his show, which does the beef. You get it? It's not promoting something else. They're doing these shows of beef that then promote their stand-up careers and make them money through that beyond the super chats.
But also,
and they all get more super chats than Steel Toe, by the way. Steel Toe gets.
But even Aaron, even Steel Toe, it's better than working in a warehouse, right? Or it's better than having to, trudge through some dead-end job that he doesn't want to do. Maybe he really loves doing this. And that's, and really all he's doing is after he shuts the thing down, he's scrolling the internet and finding the next couple of stories he's going to do for the next day. In a way, yes, they're all winning.
But
we're the ones losing.
But between them, why? We're not even involved.
No, but just haven't even paid attention to it.
We're winning too. We get all the little crumbs off of their nothing. Our nothing gets extra substance and, little breadcrumbs to fucking pad it out from their nothing.
Oh, and to respond to Becky about, am I a Steel Toe bro? Because like a couple weeks ago, she was like, oh, you were in their stream. Are you in their stream unironically? I'm just keeping my name.
Get him.
I'm keeping my name because when I make posts, he always comments on my posts. He always says, luck from the buy, and says blah 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 blah, which he doesn't do that for everybody. So it's
by the way, Becky, I'm sorry that your correction of our statement has not yet been able to be read because Luke won't shut up. But go on, keep talking. I'm just kidding. Go on.
I just like to keep my name out there. It's like I like attention. Look at me,
I just wanted to point out her dumb comment.
Could never get my dad's attention.
You were saying about
everyone else's attention.
You were trying to fight with her. Go fight with her.
I'm not fighting with her. I'm just saying I'm not a Steel Toe bro, but I pop in there every once in a while and put some comments just so he'll mention me and my name.
Unironic. Do you watch unironically? That's the fucking funny one.
Are you a Steel Toe? Are you watching them unironically? I'm like, oh shit, I'm not. And I've been watching Melton a little bit too. He's all right.
Did you ever think that this boy would? Well, I guess that does look like a Steel Toe bro.
No, that does. Gay. Oh, I guess so. I was a twink Steel Toe bro.
Okay, so you were saying. I don't want to corrupt this. It was just a fine enough picture. I don't want to corrupt it.
Yeah, so the people who are losing,
eyes dead to the world. Go on.
You know what? I guess the people who are super chatting aren't losing. I was going to say they are losing, but they're getting the attention they want too. I can't believe the mods in that chat room haven't blocked Luke. Why? Oh yeah, no. I know how to. I know how to walk on eggshells. I know how to be charming. I know how to be an asshole, and I know how to be charming. I know how to step back a little bit too. There's all different notes. There's all different hints. There's all different ways of expressing. Don't worry. But yeah, I will say there's something about Steel Toe I don't like, but there is something I do like. I almost feel like Aaron should have a larger vocabulary. I don't know what that, like, I think he's pretty smart, but for some reason he uses a lot of dumb words. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I can relate.
Okay, yeah, I see what's the vernacular of...
I think I'm really
trying to relate.
Like a dum-dum.
Yeah, I guess I do too as well, so maybe that's it's a common trait. We should start a support group, I guess.
I need one because I got to stutter talking to the dumb monkeys of this earth. It's like I try to talk to them, and it's like anything I'm trying to say, I have to change 5 words in a sentence to be like, "You dumb like cookie." But go on.
See, I don't like doing that. I like making people think they're stupid from not exactly knowing what I mean because they're not sure.
Then they make you talk more. Then they're like, "What do you mean? What is serendipitous?"
Well, then it's an opportunity to, but then it's an opportunity to explore it in a different way.
No,
so, like,
no.
How do I reach you?
No, I ain't trying to reach nobody.
Yeah.
In the real world, go about your way. For instance, let me explain this. I have nice shoes. I think that because I bought them because I thought they looked nice because I like them. I bought them because they're comfortable, and when I look down upon them, they please my eyes. What I don't like is for you to look at them at all. What I really don't like is for you to tell me how much you like them and how fucking sweet my kicks are, bro. I don't like that, and they're not for you. It's not for your eyeballs. I didn't do this to please you. Cool, you fucking little pop in my day. No, fucko. They're for me and my pop in my day. They're
I like it when someone looks at your shirt and goes, "Oh, cool shirt,
bro."
No!
I can't. My Cobra Kai shirt, I won't wear it without another shirt over it so that people won't fucking... So that they too many times, multiple in a day. Fucking...
Now...
Cool shirt, dude!
How about this?
And the balance shirt, Luke. That balance shirt, like gay guys, like twinks in suits and stuff, will walk, like literally, they'll walk up to me and they'll go, "Oh my God, what band is that?" Or just a fucking dude, like a goateed fucking lumberjack guy gets out of his pickup truck, walks by, and goes, "Oh, cool, what band?" I fucking want to choke these people. It's not a fucking band, you fucking assholes, first off. Second off, what is it? Like, I don't understand why you're asking me what band is on my shirt. You can't hear my shirt. What's the point? Are you going to Google it later?
Maybe. See, this is what bands want.
Maybe. I understand. That's why I'm floundering in my own fucking rant here because...
But, okay, let me ask you this. All right, so...
I just don't like it.
There are times when I'm out and about and I will see someone who has... Now, I'm a t-shirt and jeans kind of guy. I like funny mashup shirts and shit. So every once in a while I will see one where I'm like, holy shit, that's a clever shirt. I love it. And I will walk up to someone and say...
Slap you right in your mouth. You motherfucker.
Love the shirt.
Evenly.
That's it. I won't be like, I just love the shirt, man. And I'll just walk away. I won't... Nothing more. I'm not like in depth asking questions.
That's even weirder. That's a little weirder. Like you
just
seem
some
like
stranger.
Nervous, right? Like you seem a little like you don't want to say it. Like love the shirt, man, and you're on. Like I'm not saying they engage too much, but they'll go, love that shirt, man. That's great. Like there will be like a follow up word, and then they'll be on their way because they'll see I go.
No, because I'm embarrassed doing it. I can't stop myself, but I immediately go, "Oh, no, what are you doing? Like, this person might want to kill you. You don't know. It might be a gym."
Would you like to come on for the last few minutes of our program, Ukulele, audio only, and tell us about things you like to wear? I think we can have a fun 10 minutes of conversation about a real serious conversation.
People still comment on pink?
Well... I can't talk. That's up to Mr. Ukulele. That's his journey.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
He says, no! Get in here! Get in here, you transsexual fruit! I mean, he's not a cross-dresser. I'm just kidding.
Shit.
He's not like Ed Wood or anything. He doesn't love cock. I'm just joking when I said those horrible things about him because if he's offended, those things are obviously horrible. Pink stinks. Pink stinks. My son, my youngest, who is not a homosexual. My youngest son is not a
she's
homosexual.
not that good a singer.
He loves Pink, but he loves pigs. So it's a little difficult, and I just have to explain. It's hard to explain to people. If you want to wear pink, you have to understand it is a color that most people, majority of people, have an aversion to. They're not for it for whatever reason. You get what I'm saying? So
well, some women are triggered by it because they're like, oh, it's supposed to be a girl color. Yeah. Fuck that. Or some guys are like, oh shit, that's gay. That's gay. Right. Yeah, it's a pink. It's a color that has a lot of connotation that comes with it.
Right. You have to understand those connotations and that they don't matter to you. So if you're a fat guy, a lot of these people, like, look at that health advisor. If you're a fat man in a wig and makeup saying, I'm a pretty girl, you must understand that you look like a nerd to the rest of a majority of people. The majority of us who see you looking all weird, to us, you look weird. But we don't hate you. We don't think you shouldn't be. We think a lot of things are weird. And a lot of people look weird. We think we ourselves are weird in many ways. You are weird for that reason, because you're a fat, ugly man wearing makeup and hair and saying, I'm so pretty. It's not meant for your face. Why do you think it looks like a clown when a fat girl wears blush? Because there's contours. It's like it's meant to do things to a specific face. Anyway, I could be making that up. I'm not sure. But the point is,
it's supposed to show a certain jawline to change it. Yeah.
Yeah. So but that's the thing. This guy here says, you'll never see me cross-dressing for that reason. But that's the thing. If you're a fucking fat man who if you fucking feel pretty, you dork, if you're like, I'm so pretty, come on, you see how weird it is. You already know it's ripe for humor. It is ripe for humor. So you want human nature to be denied in its goofiness, and when it sees things that are odd, to just feel a little silly about it. I forgot where I was going. I'm sorry. Oh, but if you want to do that, do that. The point is, fuck what other people think. It's the age-old adage. Fuck what they think. Boogeyman, Freddy Krueger. You're not real. And then he poofs away. It's the same thing with other people's perceptions of you. Even though I'm the one looking at you like a goofy clown, that only exists inside of my head. And your reaction to my perception of you also only exists inside of your head. There's no connect between our two.
But it matters. It matters because people have to respect me.
But it doesn't.
They have to like me and respect me for me to feel comfortable around them.
They don't. And you don't have to like them, and you shouldn't, because they're all bad. 99.9% of people are gross and icky.
I understand. Yes, they are all bad, and that's why they don't like me. They're bad because they don't accept me for me. That's why they're bad, and they should be eradicated.
Yeah, but I've lost track of what you were saying. It was boring me. That's what I would do in that real conversation too. I'd be like, wait, are we like smoking weed? Why are we together? Do you want to pack another one? What is this? How did I get here?
That's how some people feel. They have to be ultimately comfortable at every moment with whatever perception
I've
of
seen his
everyone
tits.
else's
He's
thoughts.
got lady tits. He's got good ones. He's got big round nipples. He could really trick a man. He can get titty fucked. I bet you. I bet you. Now, everybody, let me ask you this. I'm not saying Mr. Ukulele loves cock, but let's say in this scenario, this man loves cock, loves things in his butt, and loves to wear a dress. I'm going to say JB Floyd, Zen's producer, myself, Lucas here. We don't do those things. We're not. Those are not our things. But I don't think anybody would hate you for those things. However, or look down upon you beyond ew, you're gross for doing those things because obviously we don't like people don't like those things. I don't think those things are gross. I just don't like those things. They're not for me. They don't do nothing for me. I'm not one who's repulsed. Some people are grossed out because they don't like it. It's like when you don't like spinach. Ew, well, spinach. But spinach is delicious. I fucking love spinach. It's just how it goes.
Put a little Parmesan and some whatever kind of spices. Oh.
Honestly, you guys, speak. What kind of judgments would you care? Would you have upon this person? Would you even care about? If you found out Luke loved sucking cock, would any of you out there really change any? I mean, you pretty much assume he does already, right? I also can. Two men kissing does gross me out. That I've been in the room with two men doing many gay stuffs, lots of gay stuffs, and the only gay stuffs I've seen that grossed me out was the kissing. Anything sensual is just, but I also don't like any boy-girl sensuality either. It's just gross. I had a good friend little dead gay Timmy, who's dead now and was always gay. He would do a lot of dudes, and we was the bestest of buddies for a while. So I happened to walk in on quite the many blowjob or hand job and many times I would walk in and go,
I don't mean to make that face.
I would literally go, fags, and run out laughing, and they would laugh because nobody cared. That stuff was like, I would call him a four-cock queer. I would call him four-cock queer to his lovers. I remember this one lover he had. It was the gayest looking motherfucker in the world. Skinny, looked like he had AIDS. Were his
fingers thick? Is that why?
What?
Four-cock? I don't know. Did he have thick fingers?
No. He was a very skinny Eastern European. I'll tell you what it is, you fucking dork. I'll tell you in 1 second. He was an Eastern European looking homosexual, this guy. I think his name actually was Lucas, actually. And he had these. It was now, you cocksucker. It had it had these bluish, fucking super blue eyes, and was wearing this silver, metallic, shiny, puffy starter jacket, massive, and a hat like this. And he comes sashaying into my friend Timothy's pool house. We're in the pool house.
Sashaying.
And he sashays in. And I was like, oh, you're Timothy's new lover? And I'm like, well, you're going to love this one. He's a real four-cock queer, they say. And he goes, oh, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, he likes them one in each hand and one in the ass and mouth.
Four-cocked, okay.
And it was just like, it was the stupidest, bluntest. But that's just how people always talked. From black to white to Latino to color of sort. The Asians would call themselves yellow. Like that. Like my friend Chris has called himself yellow. I didn't like it, but that's what he did. It's what he fucking did. And now you people are all a bunch of fucking.
Now wait a minute. Did you notice? Okay, so we were watching that spit roast earlier, right? On Gas Digital. And the first set of people were two half Asian people who somehow got they got beef. The show, which this is 35 Beefs, which is kind of interesting that happened. They got the show Beef as their subject.
It's a hit.
It's yeah.
It's a hit.
Well,
It's not-
yeah. Which happens to be about
that interestingness, but yeah, go on.
Which happens to be the show has a lot of Asian people in it. So these two half Asian people that were doing the spit roast, which is they get two people get a subject
roast
and they have to
battle.
roast it. They have to say a bunch of jokes about the certain
Can I ask
particular
you,
subject.
do you know how that works? Did they get told what topics they're going to get? Because there was a spinning thing of topics.
I think so.
Were they told the topics and that was all set up, or the more fun challenge? All right, folks, here's the 30 topics that will be in there. You all now have 1 hour as we're all hanging out, smoking weed and getting drunk, pre-gaming. You've got 1 hour to write material for each of those. Write 3-4 joke, whatever it is they do for each one of those fucking topics. I think that would be a real cool way to do it. I kind of hope
I think that's what they do, where you try to rattle off in your head or write them down, because they each had a piece of paper in front of them. They were looking at something.
Which way, Becky? Which way? Go on.
Topic before. I think they probably
papers.
get all of the topics, and then they write down one or two little scratch. Like, I'll go this way with this joke, this way with that joke, and then you just kind of, when you come up to that certain topic, you take those two jokes that you wrote, and now you try to make a third or fourth one. Oh, days before. All right, so you could probably write 4 or 5 jokes for each thing.
And they get all the topics, and they don't know
Had
which
enough time.
ones. Is that how it is? So it's like, here's everything, write jokes for everything, and then whatever it lands on, you're going to have to do.
That seems fun. And I mean, it did feel, you and I were talking about it a little bit, some of the first couple of groups that went up, and we're like, man, it's like, these guys are comedians. Like, some of the jokes were just not that, especially now that I know they've had a little bit of time before with each of them, it's like, not the greatest writers, some of them, but Zen
my
got his
God.
3 topics. Okay, so
Zen was pretty good. He was right. He should have. It's not that he should have ended before saying, and the movie, the title was right, Super Mario Brothers. He fucking forgot to emphasize brothers, although the Super Mario part, but if he would have emphasized brothers, it would have been a fine enough joke. It might have even it might have worked as a good tagline as he intended, but he was mostly right that he should have ended that joke right, because it was a hit before that.
Did you see this here? I just wanted to go back for a second. Spinach
I
on
did.
rice and
I put it
black
up.
beans top. I didn't even see it with a soft egg. That like velvet culinary perfection. I want to try this now. I'm like, I kind of want to just go right after. Oh, it's getting late though. I probably shouldn't stay up too late.
I was
Thank you
wanting
for the
this with
suggestion.
white rice the other day. I was thinking about this. Black beans, white rice, and nice fucking soft yolk egg.
That sounds good. Damn.
I can't eat again for another 14 hours.
Oh, talking about that. Today was a day where I kept thinking about you saying that doing the fasting kind of helped your stomach problems, because I had the worst heartburn today. Oh my
I would
God,
be dead
all day.
now. Luke, I promise
Oh.
you. Gino would be so happy. We wouldn't be doing these shows. And on Wednesday, I would not be appearing on the wonderful Men Are Talking with Anthony Zenhauser, Pat Dixon, and Richard Kish at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time on the Shuley Network. Because
guy.
I would be dead. I promise you. Like, my stomach was so bad. I was getting fucking stones up in my neck, fucking clogging me out. My stomach was just, I was puking blood and chunky white every day, every morning for like 2 or 3 years. I woke up and it was just initially white chunks and acid. But in the last few months of that horror, it became blood as well, to the point where I still, if I puke now, blood comes out. So I got a little problem. I can't puke anymore. I have to hold it the fuck in. I'm terrified. I maybe hope it
Jeez.
heals one day.
If we sign some deal or something, we got to talk, man.
Well, yeah, and we'll just have to get an insurance clause or something. We'll have my fucking son pose as me. We'll paint him up. He's got a beard. We'll paint white on it, and we'll get a full physical body.
Oh, these guys think that they'll ever get a deal for anything? Fucking bored ass asshole.
Yeah, really, you do say some stupid things. I already negged you before. I was trying to entertain you on this one, but because I thought maybe we can go somewhere. But yeah, fucking guy, you're embarrassing, really. That's what happens when you're mediocre. What do you want?
Yeah, yeah.
Was I just saying something? Was I just saying something? Was I saying something, or did I get to the end of it? I don't even remember what we were talking about. Because I'm
got to the end.
Sleepy time.
Yeah, me too.
So we got
Talking
to the
about
end.
eggs. Yep.
Talking about eggs. Well, next time. Oh, the stomach stuff. Now, I'm fine. You have to kill the sugar too. You can all call me the bad words. At first, you don't have to kill it forever, and not even sugar in like drinks or stuff like that necessarily. I mean, sweet food,
Cut
cakes.
down. Yeah.
No, not cut down. Completely remove for weeks to months before you can start having them again.
I tend to not like to eat a lot of, I guess candy bars and stuff.
Chocolate muscle milk. Chocolate muscle milk. Learn to love it.
I don't mind. Yeah.
I love it. I think it's super good.
All those protein shakes and stuff aren't that bad, actually. I've tried a bunch of them,
Just that'll take care of your sweet tooth. That and bananas, and mixing them together.
Bananas.
And if you really want to get funky, you get that rice flake baby food, Purina or whatever. No, it's cat food. You don't talk. Who makes the baby food? You got little.
Well, I haven't been. There's Gerber. There's.
Well, I haven't been feeding them.
I don't use baby food anymore.
Anyway, Becky, you goddamn bitch. You goddamn know. The fucking flake powder rice. The flaky rice, the flaky baby rice, the flaky baby rice. It's so good. If you mix that. Gerber.
It is Gerber.
This is what this guy says. If you mix, listen to me, you fucking fruit booter.
Call back.
I was saying if you mix it with bananas and muscle milk, chocolate muscle milk, that Gerber rice flakes, fucking phenomenal. And I got that from when I was a kid. We learned a secret where you take that stuff, mix it with Nestle Quick Powder and the banana baby food. So we would basically steal, other children's food, I guess. That's how we got all that. And we would make this concoction. It was so phenomenal. So yeah, get that rice cereal, muscle milk, and bananas, and you will pack your tummy with sweet goodness, and it'll hold you over. It'll take you over.
Because that's I do ever. It feels like in the morning I need to eat something right away, or I'll fucking not have a good day. But yeah, I probably should try to do it because I don't want to take pills and shit all the time. That's what I start doing.
What are you on? The protopipe inhibitor type things? You on that purple stuff?
Omeprazole,
yeah.
Omeprazole, yeah.
That's what I was on too, and I'm no longer. I was 3 pills a day for like 5 years.
Wow, 3 pills. See, I do 1 a day. Well, it's weird,
I had to
man.
stop. I actually cut it back because I was getting high blood pressure from them. This is the worst. What are we? Keep going.
Hey, we're old men.
Please, keep going.
I used to have to take them a lot. Now I don't have to take them as much. But that's the same pill that my mom took for many, many years, and she died of stomach cancer. So it's one of those things where I'm kind of like,
stop them. You know what?
I don't want to do it that much.
So did my father-in-law, actually, and his brothers. They're the same issues. So, yeah, and he died of cancer, and his brother died of cancer. So maybe there's something there.
Pharmaceuticals. Oh, wait. Can we talk? I don't know.
And we're not giving
yeah.
medical advice.
Wellness is good. Hey. Yeah, check out the GJR network because we're beefing with them.
Yeah, that was an accident. Whoops. Well,
Are we gonna change the name?
What? What name?
The Crab Nation one.
No, we're Crab Nation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Crab Nation versus DJR.
Shush it up a little.
Coming soon. You know, those pussies, they're not doing a show anytime soon, so really the fucking... What a fucking...
It's gonna be
we can't even
the
do
next
the
one
beef right.
because they're not gonna be back until idiots.
They're not going to be back until Wednesday at the very best, and when Damien says Wednesday, it's probably Thursday or Friday, meaning Monday. So yeah, this is fucking... We can't even beef right, fucking jerks.
Jerks.
Your mother should have been on the pill, JB, you fucking cunt.
I think he was talking to me.
Well, you insulted me. Besmirching.
Actually,
my
she said she
creep brethren.
She said she just stopped taking it, and then she was pregnant with me like the next day. So I was just bursting to come through.
Wow.
It was time. Phew.
Well, what else you have to say before we go out?
Who else wants to beef? Who else wants a beef? Come on. Anyone else?
Man, they don't want.
Did you make it to the end of this show? Wow, that's amazing. If you did, thank you.
What a fucking weirdo you are. You're a fucking weird person. Not you, them for staying here this.
I mean, I'm better looking than I remember being. Damn, I should have been really.
You should have been a superstar.
I should have been. That actually lines up pretty good.
Why don't we have any good overlays in this fucking thing? What the fuck? What have we done here? What is wrong with this Night Creep studio? I almost just accidentally threw in the picture of that guy who gave me the Dutch rudder. I can never show his face. I'll have to put a fucking smiley on him. That's for sure.
Oh, you know what? I got rid of them. I don't know why. I cleared it out one day. All the overlays that I used to have, I kind of got rid of them.
Oh, well, look what I did.
Oh, 35 beefs. 35 beefs. And 35 more. Let's go.
That's right. 35 more, guys. And don't forget, crab sauce.
At the end of the day, I'm on my way home on the highway. Thank God it's Friday. Max normally 9 to 5. You know the vibe. Push some overtime clock out, then home to wild. They don't notice that. I don't know where the hell I am. Must have taken the wrong turn. She let me phone home. Hey, honey,
I love beef.
Don't get cross. I'm gonna be a little late. I'm just a bit lost. What's waking up? I got crap perception. I'm just gonna get directions. Stop at the intersection. Wind down my window.
Shish kebabs.
But before I speak, the kids go.
Nice. T-bone steak.
Beef makes my poopy stick.
Well, it's gotta, if it's not stink or stick.
Stink.
Oh.
Well, I mean, comes out fine. Yeah. I can't even say it. I'm trying so hard to say I have a loose butthole, but I just can't bring myself to saying it.
Don't worry, I'm pretty regular. They learned a lot today about our digestion.
Oh yes.
About
our young selves.
Oh yes.
And now the show's over. And now, what else are they gonna do? Now, back to the empty void of your lives.
We learned also today that Stevie Lou's a bitch. Even if it was a fake Stevie Lou, why don't you just come on? It'd be fun. Just come on.
That's Tommy. It's Tommy McNulty. He's been sending me DMs showing me little doctored pictures of my face. Silly.
Really?
He's a silly boy. He's fun.
Oh, Tommy. Still kicking, huh? Have a good old time. Is he behind all these, fake accounts again?
Yeah, goddamn right. You goddamn right.
He likes doing that every once in a while, I guess. Oh. You guys gonna buy more followers?
No. But these guys are gonna buy crab sauce coming soon. Pre-order. Send in your pre-orders now. $10 plus $10 shipping.
We're gonna do merch too soon. We should. I'm gonna start looking into merch for.
We're gonna have shirts that say "Your cock goes here."
That's right.
Girls with
that
Down
say
syndrome are easy.
Swatch crotch. We're taking that from LSD because that happened during LSD, but we're taking it. It was you. Swatch
goddamn right.
crotch. We got fruit booter. That was on. We'll take it all.
I mean, that's a little. He needs a little something anyway. He's gotta buy new Nike shoes.
All right, he can be included on that one, I guess. All right. Oh, Tee-hee? Tay-hey. Shit, we got all kinds of marketing. Huh. Limited time, people. Big piece?
Nope, not limited. A long time. Big piece? Yeah, we'll sell that one limited. I just thought you meant these deals. No. This crab sauce, we're gonna have that available for a long time. But, hopefully you'll all buy 10 at a time. We'll give you discounts on that, too. Big $100 plus shipping. Like $50 shipping. See that? You save $50 by buying 10. Nazi ghetto. These like go Nazis. Hey, go Nazis. Sig, go Nazis. That's what it sounded like you were saying.
I mean, even though I'm part German, I don't really condone that.
I mean,
although
if you look at him, he has got his hand straight up. I don't know. Maybe he was. I don't know.
Now wait a minute. Did you actually upload my picture in here, you motherfucker?
Yeah, I'll delete it for you.
I guess you could show it to them.
Only a few seconds left. I'm not doing shows with them ever again.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do another shows. I'm not doing LSD. Well, that program. I'm going to do the LSD I have in the box next to me soon. But
are you going to just do Jesus shows against them deliberately?
Yes. Not deliberately. That's my time. They're only doing morning shows because that was the time that was good. Time to go, Luke. We're at a song.
Uh-oh. Later, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Night creeps.